Lanovar exclaims, I smell wood chips and curls.
What up, y'all? Give me a second. I gotta get my clothes on. Yeah, I gotta get dressed. Hold up. Turn that down a little bit. That's kind of loud. What's up, y'all? Valder, what's going on? Lanover, how you doing? Last Two Rock, what's going on? The Token, how you doing? Yeah, hold up. Let me get my shit together. Oh, I'm not dressed yet. Let's go. We're putting a squirrel condo together tonight. At least attempting to. I've come to the conclusion I am going to have to find instructions for this. As much as it affects my manhood, we're going to have to find. I'm going to have to find me some instructions. I hope you guys are doing good. How's everybody enjoying season 4 or season 1 of iRacing? I haven't had a chance to even really mess with it very much.
Lanovar exclaims, naked woodworker, clip it.
I know, right? I know. Well, this is the mess I got to put together. I got to put all this stuff here together. Somebody, I almost feel dirty for doing this because it's a CNC item. Yeah, I don't do CNC, and I'm taking part of somebody else doing CNC, but it's for the squirrels. Let me see here. Scan here for assembly guide. Watchtower Dray. We're doing the Watchtower Dray.
Lanovar asks, you doing montage today? What's the rent?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out.
Our Adventures asks, did you see the news about Greg Biffle?
No. Who's Greg Biffle? I'm not sure who that is. The Token, hold on. They're not rodents. They're squirrels. Squirrels are our friends. I like my squirrels. Now, a rat climbing up through your kitchen trying to eat your food, that's a rodent. This here just trying to get a nut. He up in a tree trying to get a nut. That's all he's trying to do. He ain't bothering nobody. He ain't bothering me. Some people get him in their attic. I don't have that problem.
Last Hurrah Adventures says NASCAR guy who was getting Cletus McFarland in the door.
No, what happened? I remember something about Cletus getting into it with somebody about Cletus was doing something dirty, or they were saying Cletus was doing something dirty. I haven't kept up with the. And it was really weird. Spike, you scared the shit out of me. Spike, let's go, man. Spike, you are out of control, dude. Let's go, Spike. Thank you, bud. How you doing, man? I'm gonna turn that mic down just a little bit, because I was like, I'm blowing everybody out.
Says, as long as it's not my two nuts, I'm cool with squares.
I ran over on me too. Me too. Spike, thank you, mi amigo. I appreciate you, bud. How you doing, man? Hey, I ran over on with you.
Hurrah Adventures says, I'll send it to you in Discord. Won't bring down the vibe.
Yeah, please don't. But yeah, all right, I'll definitely check it out. I definitely will check it out. Spike, you're out of control, sir. Watchtower Dre assembly instructions. Where's the there's a thing in here that says download the PDF. Accept tap. Where is the disable LED?
Last Hurrah Adventures exclaims, on a good note, I'm making good old gumbo tonight.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I actually had kind of a late lunch. And I'm just not terribly hungry. I haven't even eaten dinner tonight. I don't know if I will eat dinner tonight. We may have a little bit of Jameson at the end of the day. All right, here's the, as my father-in-law would call it, here are the destructions. Let's look at the
Nanovar
instructions.
asks, is the PDF not on the IKEA homepage?
No, it's not on the IKEA homepage. Landover's not. I mean, I went there, getting overworked a bit, Spike, but I feel that in my soul. Literally feel that in my soul, man. Look at all these. I mean, easy peasy. This should be super simple. 5 minutes, we have no problem. I literally started pulling the pieces out like I need instructions. I'm not even gonna pretend. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got 1, 2, 3. So I guess we should start looking for part 1, part 2, part 3, and see if we can't start putting some shyster together. Spike, I hope you're doing well, man. Thank you so much. And I totally feel the over. Mine doesn't have a window. I saw this. Take the protective blue film off. I don't think there's a window on mine. Attach sub only.
Lanovar says we need navy coffee, pint size for this.
You're not wrong, Landover. You're not wrong, my friend. Very interesting. There is a lot of things to do here, chat. I mean, how do you eat an elephant, right? This falls directly in the category of how do you eat an elephant. Does anybody know how you eat an elephant? Well, if you don't, let me tell you.
Reckless Rat says good day Hula and everyone.
Good day, sir. Good day, sir. Reckless. How are you doing, my friend? We were just discussing how to eat an elephant.
Says cheer 100.
My bro, my amigo, mi vato, mi homie. What's up, Cobalt? How you doing, man? She doing Billy. I can see her.
Reckless Rat says in a bun with fried onions.
You eat a bun. I never thought about that, Reckless. That's actually may actually be pretty good. Hey, Grams, how you doing? One bite at a time, exactly. Howdy, Grams, how are you doing? We're going to put together, but I'm saying this is a badass, like, bougie squirrel condo. I'm not playing around. This thing is over the top. And by the way, I did, squirrel, yeah, Daniel, Dandelion.
Player 32 says what the vampires sing on New Year's Eve.
I have no idea.
Fang sign.
Oh, Fang sign. Oh, my God. All right, one thing at a time. One thing. Oh, my camera's out for delivery today, too. We're going to do this one at a time. We're going to officially go to 1, 2, 3.
Retriever asks, is it my new condo?
It may very well be condo. Yes.
Last
yes.
Hurrah Adventures says spoiled little furballs.
I know. All right, 1. 1. All right, what I'm going to do is we're going to do this here. I wish I could find a place to put this where y'all can see the instructions. But I'm going to do is I'm going to move this here. I'm going to move this one tab over this here.
Asks, wait, was that a C built in?
A C built? Wait, was that AC? No, I didn't say. Oh, shit. No wonder why the damn thing cost me $200. There may be AC built in. I don't know. I know my camera's supposed to be here today. My camera's supposed to be here. I'm looking for something that says, it says 1 right there. All right. Hey, price is diverted. Grams, I hope you're doing good. That says 17. That says 12. You're not what I need. What does it kind of look like? It looks like a 2 and a 3. This could fall under that category. What does this say? This is a 7. You're definitely not a 2 or a 3. A 13. That's going to be our base. 12, 17. There's a 10. There's a double 8. I'm not sure what's up with the double 8. You just got excited and put 2 of them down. There's a 6. Grams, I enjoyed hanging out with you yesterday. Sorry.
Asks at Texas Hula, what are the highest rank in the popcorn army?
The highest rank in the popcorn army? I don't know what the highest rank in the popcorn. Martino, how are you doing? I don't know. What is it? Please do tell. All right, we got 2. 2. We have 2. Why is it?
Martino says at Texas Hula Kennel.
Oh my God. Colonel. Not a colonel. Where's the number at on this dude here?
Reckless Rat asks, will there be decorations on the inside of this one?
No, probably not, Reckless. Probably not, because right now
Martino says at Texas Hula Rim good.
Good to see you, man. Unfortunately
says get some.
I get you some, boy. What is up, Lawson? How you doing, man?
Reckless Rat says hi, you little Nicky with A.
Hey, I enjoyed hanging out in your big party, your big celebrating. This has got to be 3. No, that's not 3. 3's got holes down the middle of it. Hold up. 3's right here.
Nanovar says I vote for a Lego build on Christmas Day after this 2 million penthouse.
You know, believe it or not, I do have an F1 Max Verstappen Lego. I do
Lawson
need a
Woodturning
sample.
says I have officially finished work for the year.
How you gonna come up in here bragging that shit? I mean, how you gonna walk up here? I'm getting my ass handed to me. And oh, by the way, Hurley, guess what? I ain't got work no more of this shit. I'm proud for you. I really, truly, deeply am, Lawson. Little Nikki, hey, how you doing, little Nikki? Good to see you. Anyway, I do have my bots on. We are on Twitch as well as the YouTube. We're on the tube as well. We are on the tube. Why is that angled? That is so weird. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Wait, hold up. Wait. You go together like maybe? No, like this here. No, you look, you don't belong there. All right, hold on. Let me look at instructions. You gotta look at the instructions.
Martino asks at Texas Hula, am I wrong or have you improved the lighting recently?
No.
Reckless Rat says hi Rays.
Hey Reese, how you doing? No, I got a better camera. With the camera we're using right here is a much better camera. Let me show you, Martino. I actually showed this thing before I fired the stream up. This is the other camera. It looks like warmed over poopy. Yeah, it 100% looks like warmed over poopy. Not very happy with it. 2 goes on the top, 3 goes on the bottom. Why does this say 2 looks so much bigger? This don't seem, hold up. Did they get this backwards? I think they got it backwards. That says 2, but it says 3 there. This says 2, but it matches up with that there. Oh, sugar. We're all crooked. So it says 2 on the... 2 should go down here.
Lanovar says a lot colder light on that cam. Colors are weird.
Chat, look at what I'm looking at. You see here it says 2, right? This is number 2, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots in it, right? This is number 3, and it's got more. It's got 6, right? Well, I see some right here as well. Hold up. What the hell? What in the hell? Yeah, this is one of those Logitech cams. They just not the most exciting things in the world. It shows 2 on the top. Where's the little slot things go? And it should look like that. That's 2 notches go on the outside. I don't see the little notches. Am I even looking at the right darn thing? Where's my notches at? This got to be the wrong thing. This has to be the wrong thing. Because, look, chat, hold on. Let's look at this together. Oh, thank you for the hype train. I didn't know the hype train was here. It was here. Look at this here. So, it has this, which automatically throws me off, right? This has these tabs on the side. You see these tabs? The pieces I have, 2 and 3.
Reckless Rat asks, can we zoom in?
2 and 3, I guess you could. Hold on. This is a PDF. Oh, chat, my camera's here. There we go. Look here. See? Boom, boom. These don't have it. Oh, you know what? The UPS guy here. I get to go tell him. Hold up. I'm good, man. How you doing?
All these and only one of them's yours.
You know what? One of them is mine. You want to guess what it is?
Something for woodworking?
No, it's a camera to go in a squirrel condo, so I can sit back at night, drink a cold beer, and watch baby squirrels. That's how gangster I am. That's how gangster I am. All right, y'all have a good one, man. Just gotta tell them what's up, y'all. Gotta tell them what's up. All right, these targets belong to who? Are we still live? Y'all got quiet all of a sudden. I can't hear anything. Here, you got some boxes.
Reckless Rat says the third pic shows them mounted side by side. Lanovar asks looks like 2 has a cutout high on left, 3 has middle bit.
Yeah, mine don't have that. That's what's messing me up. Mine don't have that. I wonder if these are the wrong instructions, but it says for the Watchtower
Ruger says,
Gray.
well, hello there.
Well, hello, Miss Ruger. How are you doing, ma'am? It says the Watchtower Dray. This is what I have. The Watchtower Dray installation guide, right? I have the Watchtower Dray. Mine don't have, where the hell did that window come from?
Master A30 asks, hell yeah, Hula's workshop again. How you doing?
I'm doing, yo. Hold on, let's look at here. See, look, we're looking at the wrong thing. We are officially looking at the wrong thing, chat. Because that's not ours. This has got an ear right here. We don't have ears. We're on the wrong. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. How you doing, Miss Ruger? All right, so Watchtower. It says here, Watchtower Dray. This is the Watchtower Dray. This is what I purchased. I purchased this big old badass thing right here.
Ruger wife says still kicking.
I heard that. Still alive and kicking, buried now. Click to download the PDF. Video coming soon. I think it's the wrong damn one.
Lanovar says it's currently Santa Hula's nuts and condo assembly shop.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you. I ain't got time. I got things to do right now. I've got a squirrel condo I got to put together. Damn. I mean, all I can do is kind of look at pictures, but this clearly is not what we're looking at. I mean, clearly, this is not the right thing. I don't have nothing with this window in it. Take the picture.
Martino asks, what are you looking for?
You see these right here, Martino? These are instructions. All right, Martino? Those are instructions because it didn't come in the box. You see all this crap on my table? You see all this stuff over here? This is instructions to put all this together.
Reckless Rat says, do they do other models that you could compare instructions to what you have?
You know, it's a good question. It's something I'm going to have to look real quick. Yeah, we're trying to put together a squirrel condo that's going to have a camera in it that's going to go in
Terminator 4D says real men don't follow instructions anyway.
Terminator, I'll be honest with you, at first I said, I don't need no damn instructions. And then I got to looking at it and said, I need some damn instructions. You know, hanging videos, content. Watchtower Dray, setup instruction, camera recommendations. This is the Watchtower Dray. It says right here, thank you for ordering the Watchtower Dray. Did they send me the wrong damn thing? And here's the thing, I don't know how to get into the other instructions. If these parts are for the wrong condo, would the camera still go in there? I would hope so, Dandelion. I would hope so, because I literally bought, I spent extra money because it has, and I think it does. I think this stuff back here is for the camera stuff. All these different slots and stuff, that's made for the camera. So now,
Reckless Rat says, I'm wondering if it was mislabeled.
Do you know, that's really going to kind of irritate the living shit out of me. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm a very patient guy. I'm a very, very patient guy. You know, I've been live streaming for 7 years now. I'm very patient. But if a fact shows up that I got the wrong damn freaking thing, and as little free time as I get, I wish I could kind of mock it up so I can kind of see. Yeah, good vibes. I need the daggum good vibes for sure. For sure. I'm thinking those kind of go together kind of like that. Maybe they did a new and improved Watchtower Dray, but just didn't tell anybody. Maybe. I don't know. I don't see those slots in the bottom. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Cletus.
Martino asks, excuse my English. The tallest piece is in the back, shortest in the front, 2 similar pieces on the sides.
That's cute.
Says, good vibes and vibes.
That's cute. Maurizio, let's go, dude. Let's go, man. Thank you, bud. How you doing? That's cute. Yeah, this is surely the wrong daggone one. I wonder. Hold on. Let's look for squirrel boxes assembly instructions.
Spirit Music says Spin Music Dude.
What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Let's go, Spirit. Let's big shout out my boy Spirit. Are you still on the road doing your thing? Are you still?
Wiki exclaims doing good holiday begins.
Oh man, dude, I get to make mine. I get Christmas Day off. I got too much to do.
Wiki says, and I have yet to be sent to Wamhala.
What Wamhala? What is Wamhala? What is Wamhala? Now I gotta know.
Freezy says, as a man, I must insist we spend 25 hours figuring this out without instructions.
You know, not Freezy, that's pretty solid. If it didn't have so many damn pieces, I would not be and spent here not so many pieces, and I spent $200 on this. This is $200.
Spirit Music says got back last week, just in time for a crazy storm last night.
Oh wow!
15C, blowing SNOW. Power was out for 12 hours.
Oh, that's horrible, dude.
Lengor says hello, stranger.
Well, howdy, Lingor. How you doing, brother? That sucks, dude. That's no good. It's a lot of daggone.
He says I have yet to be subject to songs from Wham! Last Christmas.
Oh, songs from
Martino says
Wham!
I see a piece with a hole. It should be the front entrance. Lengor says good work done for Danny. Nut Freezy exclaims for that money it should come assembled. Last Hurrah Adventures says square peg round hole. Best look at the directions again.
Oh, you saw a piece with a hole with it. That must. The one thing I do know for a fact.
Asks, are we allowed to say SNOW yet in this stream?
You can, and all you're gonna get is a bless your heart.
You look thirsty. Gonna get you a drink.
You're gonna get you a bless your heart is what you're gonna get. I don't have the instructions for this damn thing.
Naughty Adler says howdy everyone.
No, look at this. Hey Naughty, how you doing, bud? Look at this stuff here, babe. This is the true story. I'm looking at these instructions.
Spirit Music says yo at Lengor.
All right, Watchtower Dre, right? Watchtower Dre, right? And then if you go back to this right here, hold on, contact us. Remember, we ordered the Watchtower Dre. This is what we ordered, right? And then so I'm looking at the instructions. I actually looking at instructions because it's intimidating, right? And then one thing kind of stood out to me is like, dude, why is this damn thing got a window? I ain't got a window on mine. And then I was looking at part 1, 2, and 3, right? That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Okay, check this out. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Do you see those tabs on the end of this thing here? That's on that dude right there.
Adventures says you're a mechanic, you got this.
You know who? You know what? Bless your heart too. There's like, there is a lot of different ones. I just got to figure out. Oh, here somebody was talking shit. Here's another hole. Here's another hole.
Says we're in a blizzard.
Are you? Come on, bless your heart. That must be miserable. It's not. It's gonna be nearly 80 degrees on Christmas Day here.
Yeah, it was 68 today.
Yeah. It's,
It was 20 degrees Monday.
nice. It's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
yeah. I mean, look at all the kiddos get to go outside and play.
Yeah. Wow, that's
Yeah.
Jack.
So that's what I was planning on doing tonight.
Marizol
Now I
Wiki says
gotta.
your problem is the instructions are in English, not Swedish. Can someone tell them in the UK language? Nut Freezy asks, is it a house or a maze?
No, it's
Martino
just.
says it's hard to explain when I don't have the instruction. Can see all assembly instruction and such.
Yeah, Martina, there's a lot to it. Here's the thing. Here's for a fun fact for folks who do not know. I am a professionally trained professional mechanic.
Last Hurrah Adventures says just crank the AC down and pretend on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Lengor says got to find the right model.
Yeah.
Nut Freezy says
They
more
normally
holes
don't
than a
read
Civ
the
XD.
instructions.
Yeah, well, I don't. I literally can rebuild an engine. I can pull an engine out and completely rebuild it. I'll assemble things on a regular basis, but this is kind of complicated.
Naughty Adler says
And if I
have been
do something
thinking that
wrong,
moving to Texas does sound good these days.
it does. But if I mess this up, I just ruined $200.
Yeah.
The smart thing would take pictures of what I have, and literally email it to squirrelboxes.com or whatever it is, and then say, hey, can you tell me what I have? Because this is definitely not the thing that you sent me, and it doesn't match the instructions. So I really don't want to go tampering with it, screwing something up, and then I just wasted $200. I'm a tightwad. You need more IKEA instructions. Well, I mean, here's the thing. These seem like pretty good instructions if it was for the right damn thing. And here's the thing. I think they're pretty hush-hush on how it's all put together. They don't give it to you until you actually build it or you buy it. And I understand because they don't want folks out there basically standing, stealing their ideas because people do it all the time. I totally understand. I just got to find a way to get the right instructions for what and then find out if what I have will work for this $200 camera I just bought to put in the damn thing. I mean, it is what it is. I say we just start drinking now, baby.
Start what?
Just drinking now. I wish I was looking if there's a way. I wish there was a way that I can look up. I looked up squirrel boxes, Watchtower Dre. Hold on. Watchtower Dre squirrel box.
Nut Freezy explains, hope these squirrels are paying rent.
You know-
1971 USA says a Texas Schuler 80 on Christmas is going to be very odd to me since I came from Montana. Haha, I'm going to look up to the sky and say, did we forget something? Hello, it's Christmas.
You know what? I get that. But here's a true story. 100% true story. We as humans, bear with me, we as humans often have very, 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 very short-term memories. There's so many examples. But one of the examples that I
Leo asks,
remember...
Did they not send any with the kit?
No, sir. I wouldn't be, no.
Anonymous gifted for the subscription at Cricket Let's Hold a Bit.
Hold on. Somebody actually has, anonymous, thank you. I definitely do not smell buttercream on that one there. I'm going to go ahead and say it out loud. It definitely is not.
1971 USA says at Texas Hula, haha, I know the buddy, I'm lucky I know what I did 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. When I was a kiddo, I was a little kiddo. I was real little because I remember that time in my life because a lot of stuff going on. I remember playing outside with shorts on. I had shorts and a tank top on Christmas Day. I remember I was really bummed out, but we could play outside and stuff. I'll never forget that. And I remember doing that when I was a kid. I was like maybe, I don't know, second, third grade or something. I remember it, So it's not like it's never happened before. It has. It literally has. So, all right, hold on. I'm going to ask AI.
Wiki says, I think it has a distinctive smell of naval troll.
Maybe. Let's see. What does AI say?
Lengor gifted a subscription at Miss Kelly Cakes.
Thank you, Lengor. That's something, Miss Kelly Cake.
Martino says at Texas Hula short-term memory. Ask my cousin. In his day, 1998, he got a white fish close to 2 feet.
Nice. Very nice. I think, just look at it, Dandelion. We're going to look at it. That's the exact one I'm... Oh, shit. No, that's a different one. What? Dandelion, did you find the right one? How did you do that sorcery, Dandelion? I think you found the right one. Did you literally? I was doing the same thing and it pulled up the other. This is, all right, shenanigans. This says Watchtower Dre installation guide, okay? Let's go click on this other one. Hold up. Watchtower Dre installation guide.
Chris Grow says, man, I tell you what, this boy chops good just about as good as he drives.
What's up, West Coast?
As I get older, I tolerate the cold less and less.
Me too, Naughty. Me
Nut
too.
Freezy says, Box D.
Look, this says Watchtower Dre installation guide. And then Dandelion, she just came up there and with Watchtower Dre installation guide. But this is the right daggum one. You know what? Hold up. I'm doing something. No, I don't want to do that. I need to do this. No, did I time? No.
Wiki says, like all good trolls, I function better the colder it gets.
No, I don't want to. No, Dandelion, I didn't mean to do that. No. Oh, God. Dandelion, I'm sorry. Hold on. Did I do that? Oh, you dropped the link, and then it did. Oh, hold on.
Last Hurrah Adventures says it really do be like that sometimes, though.
It does. I'm trying to. I want to get the sub. Why is it not letting me get the sub? Oh, because I'm on. Hold on. One sec. Hold on.
Nut Freezy says the link done it for 1 second.
Hold on. I'm fixing something. Hold up. I clicked it and it worked. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Pop out chat. All right. So I realized that I'm using my new bot that I can actually see YouTube
Marisol
and.
Wiki gifted a subscription at Dandelion 8.
No, Maurizio!
Says don't press buttons.
I had to open up my other chat. Maurizio, I literally, true story, I was on my new
Dandelion
bot.
88 says, thank you at Marisol Wiki for the gift.
No, Dandelion, thank you. Seriously, I cannot say that. If you were, I'd give you a big old giant hug. Thank you thank
Nosy
you.
Adler explains, press all the buttons.
Yeah, well,
Marisol Wiki says, I chose violence today, my dude.
you did. I appreciate you. I was like, I thought I timed you out. I saw the thing got timed out, and I realized it's a bot doing that
Matt
for
Friesen
protection.
says, well, now we have time for 2 beers.
Well, yes, maybe, but I didn't have my right chat up. I was trying to get this. Oh, that's gonna suck because I can't do it on that now. Okay, all right. You know, I'm learning. Watch that. Let's go back to where we need to be.
Dandelion 88 says, Hulu, you can give the raccoons an extra helping of peanuts tonight.
I'll do it. I will do it. Let's blow this up. We're on the right track now, chat. You know, hold up. I'm gonna do. Yes. I'll put you in stream stuff.
Lanovar says, Marisol Witsky, legend friend.
Yeah, exactly. I could not have said any better. Now that we have the right stuff. Oh, you know, this actually kind of, look, it actually looks like a 2 now. It actually looks like a 3. Let's go. All right. Hey, wait a minute. This is this a good sign? It literally starts off with 8 and 6. I'm not going. You know what? I am not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. You can start however you want to start, sir. All right, we're going 8 and 6. I'm gonna move this over here. Let's get. Do y'all rather see this view here? Let's ask a question. Would y'all rather see this view here, or would you rather see this view here? I need.
To 4D says 6, 7.
Yeah, 6, 7.
Says, let's number it, then jumble the numbers.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was sitting here thinking. Which one y'all like? Y'all want to
Reckless
see?
Rat says this is the Star Wars film numbering system.
It is. It is the Star Wars numbering system. Okay, now that we took all that time to look for 1, 2, and 3. All right, this is 2, 3. This is 1. I'm gonna keep you kind of close. You'll probably be one of the last things I install because you're numbered. And we're looking for. Do y'all like this view or do you want the other view?
Lanovar asks, overhead will show more. Go with that for now.
This right
Warden
here.
again says, I'm gonna go ahead and cuss this thing.
Thank you, Warden. It needs to be cussed, sir. It needs to be cussed. So y'all can see more like this here. They say, how cute. They said don't use pneumatic or electric tools to put this together. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Nut Freezy says, I'll type them for you. Take part 5 and attach it to part 45.
Yeah, part 5, protection, part 45, BR 549. Warden, how the hell are you doing, sir? All right, I'm looking for 8 and 6 because that just makes sense. This is the one that don't have any numbers at all on it, but it has a squirrel box on the front of it. Chat, it does have a squirrel box on the front, so that should kind of say something. Okay, I got a 7. Oh, we need a 7 here in a minute. All right, put you to the side. I found a 6. Now we need an 8.
Daddy's dad says, I'm sure you've been doing it long enough to know how to control the tool.
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking. I said, bless it. Bless it. I'm going to use, that's an 8. This is an 8-8. There's literally 2 8s on that. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's 2 8s on it. I don't think that's, I'm going to say they just made a mix-up. I'm going to look these real quick, make sure. There's part number 17.
Reckless Rat says, hi H Bunny.
Hey H Bunny, how you doing? You know what, H Bunny, I wouldn't say interesting. Yeah, I guess we would use interesting. I think, why not? Let's use interesting. It looks like a big old ball of mess too. Be honest with you. All right, let's get our screws out.
Nanovar says, for your German visit, 8 is act.
Act.
Adler says nothing but the best particle board for this kit.
Exactly. Well, actually, it's not. They said it is weather resistant stuff that basically does not. It's not susceptible to moisture, mildew, mold, or anything. So, long story short, it's going to stay cleaner and more put together for the critters. However, you know what? I just got to take the word for it. But they also did send me the.
Wiki asks plasterboard.
I don't know what the hell it is, to be completely honest with you. It looks like particle board to me. You know, like compressed particle board, but apparently it's made to hold up to weather. I'm just going to have to take the word for it.
Asks 8VF. Nut Freezy asks composite.
And yeah, I believe they mentioned some kind of composite stuff.
Reckless
HDF.
Rat says, I'm sure it will get field tested.
Oh, we're going to field test the living shit out of it. All right, 6. We'll start with 6 and 8. 6 and 8. I'm looking at you, 6 and 8. All right, this is 6. This is double 8. I see 2 holes here that goes in there like that right there. But it can also go like this right here. But it just looks like it's one. You know what? I don't think it matters what size. All right, we're going to do this and this. Boom, boom. I love how they say some assembly are required. They full of shyster. Let's drop this down to probably about a 4.
Naughty Adler says guaranteed to cause cancer in California.
Oh.
Nova asks maybe some surface treatment too, hence the no drill assembly.
All right, we're going to run in, and what I'd probably do is just double tighten it with my hand. I think I can bump that up a little bit. How about we go to 5? We'll run it up. Let me just get a screwdriver just so I can feel it with the old,
Freezy says bottom is up is down. Seriously.
Bottom is up is down. Yes. I'm using my calibrated thumb to get the fine tuning. Okay, that there.
Freezy says no upside down.
No upside down. No, none. Absolutely not. 6 and 8. Oh.
Freezy says the slots are on the bottom. Reckless Rat says bottom piece is the wrong way.
Ah, thank you. Look, you know what? This is teamwork, chat. And I just hope that this is actually a 6 and not a 9. 9! 9! You're absolutely right. You know what, chat? I would be so lost without y'all. I would be lost.
Freezy says it's a pity my typing skills are shot XD.
Oh, you know what? At least you got some skills.
Nanavar says I'll prepare the squirrel rental agreement paperwork. Teamwork.
Thank you. We need it.
Morley then says tighten it until it falls, then about a half round more.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, all right. I gotta make sure I don't put too much mechanic hands on. Does that go on the inside or the outside? It is on the inside. All right, I feel better. That's on the inside. That's weird. That's on the outside, but this is on the inside. Has everybody got a copy of the instructions so we are working together? Teamwork makes the stream work. All right, 7. 7 has...
Nut Freezy says yes.
Let's go. You know what? I would have some kind of smart-ass comment about that, but thank you. No smart-ass comment.
Says I have instructions on my screen too.
You know what, chat? Together, we're going to make this happen. And if it doesn't, we got Warden here.
Adventures says the squirrels would like some greasy fingerprints on their new house, I think.
Damn, well, hold on. There you go. There you go. All right, Eeny and Eeny. All right, let's do this here.
Last Hurrah Adventures says nice.
Well, I mean, we got to add that extra touch, right? All right, we got to give it a little extra twist that Warden was talking about. We got to put the mini-me vocals in there as well.
Warden again says looks like some of the outside will be inside at the end.
Yeah, I think so.
Says I'm Swedish. I need no instructions. I have trained all my life.
This is what I do. All right, we're looking for number 5. You're number 4. You're not it. Number 5. 5, I need you to step up front. I need you to step up front. This has no... Okay, 5 has 4, 3, 2... 4, 3, 2, 10, 12, 17. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. There is a piece here that should go on that backside. I don't see that.
Marisol Wiki asks, do you know what the Swedish translation for some assembly required is?
IKEA. That would be my guess.
Marisol Wiki says IKEA.
Look at there. It's like I knew. Chat, we're actually missing a piece. We literally are missing a piece. Unless this is it. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. The actual squirrel box piece itself, but there's no numbers on this one. But it matches up everything. All right, so it's this side here. Boom, they have it right here. Boom. I'm going for it, chat. We're going for it. YOLO. YOLO.
Nut Freezy says the S in Squile is a 5.
Well, there's nothing on this one. It's completely Blanca.
Nut Freezy says if any asks.
Okay. Well, to be honest, I don't think this was made in Germany. I don't know that for a fact, but seeing their social media posts, and by the way, anybody can snag one of these. And I'm not gonna lie, I love keeping up with their social media. That's one of my happy things that I've been kind of avoiding social media a lot here lately, but I don't mind seeing them squirrel boxes. Squirrel boxes and F1 are my two.
Nanoval says it looks like they only use the same size screw rather than 15 different fasteners.
Yeah, they do. Mostly Landover, most everything is the same size. I'm good with that. All right, we're looking for 12. Attach part 12. They really don't tell you how they want 12 attached. That seems, I need to see 12 somewhere else because that just doesn't seem to jihad. I mean, it kind of jihads, but it doesn't jihad. Oh, it's a ledge. I see now. Hold up. I see it. I see, said the blind man. We're looking for 12. Hello, 12. You're 12. Let's go. All right, this goes on the tall side. And the grooves are upside down. This is a ledge for them to climb in on. Chat, look, it's like we're freaking naturals here. We are 100% naturals.
Reckless Rat says no Allen Key. Witchcraft, I say.
I know. I'm thinking the same thing. I am thinking the exact same. How's everybody's, what day is? I don't even know what day it is anymore. I've been so, today's Thursday. Oh, thank God. I'm going to loosen this up so I can make sure I'm at the top of this little bevel here. Because I really don't like how this is kind of put together. I really wish they just pre-drilled holes.
Nut Freezy says I finished the 5th, so I'm having a great day.
Oh, let's go, man. Very nice.
The day after yesterday.
You know what? You are absolutely freaking correct, sir. You are. You know what? Big Daddy's Dad, how are you doing today, man? You nailed it, sir. You nailed it. Okay, now we got to put 4 and
Barrican
17.
says, howdy, Merry Woodmass.
What's up there, Barrican? How you doing, man? All right, 4 and 17. It makes perfect sense. It all does not.
Barrican says stuff.
Stuff. Yeah, there's that. There is that. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm looking at 17 to 4. Where exactly is that? Is that on the end, on the outside, or is it?
Barrican says I mean stuffed. Just had a
Oh.
good old dinner.
Oh, nice. Nice. I'm going to say this is slotted. I'm going to say this goes like this right here. And this is 17, right? No, this is 4. This is 4. Let's get this kind of in place. There's 4. 4. I love counting to 4. There's 4, and let's find 17. We're putting together us a squirrel condo. And 17, I'm assuming is going to go right here.
Lanovar says, I figure we put the rent at X minutes per hour on a treadmill to help power the workshop.
You know,
I'm bored. Literally bored, after all.
You know what? You're not wrong. I like it. I like it, sir. Do you go... Why is that not matching up? Maybe it doesn't need to.
Warden again asks, do the instructions have measurements for each piece?
No. No, sir. No, it doesn't, Warden. I can show you what I'm looking at real quick. This is what I'm looking at. So you got the 4, which I got that figured out where that goes. My issue is here. I'm missing this. I got this hole, his hole. This is where 17 gets attached right here, right? I'm missing this screw hole right here. That right there is going to go in the little ledge here, which seems pretty firm, but I would like to put another screw right here that actually cinches up the corner of this little like landing pad where they jump on when they get in. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I'm going to have to attach this here first and then attach this. Let's do it, Chad.
Nanovar says the lack of measurement is likely to prevent resale of the drawings to second parties.
Yeah, and I think...
Reckless Rat says looks like you attach 17 to 4 before attaching 4 to the rest.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think you're right, my friend. I think you're right. So this is going to sit...
Nut Freezy says this camera looking inside might not be Twitch TOS compatible. Might need to set up an only rodents account.
Oh, only rodents. They're listening. I don't think they like to be called rodents. They are listening. This here, hold on. So this goes down. That goes down. That goes into this right here. So I need to move this like this. I'm going to put you in my vise to make life a little easier for myself. And it's going to go like this here. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of proprietary kind of... I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot of folks out there.
Asks, only nuts has a nice ring.
Only nuts does, in fact, have... I like that idea, to be honest with you. It's actually nice sitting in the shop and not freaking freezing to death right now. If we're talking about what's nice, let's talk about what's nice. All right, I'm going to get these locked in because I want these at the top of the edge of this as I possibly can. If I can line this up, that, and I want to pull it out. If I pull it out, I know I'm at the top of these little ridges, so I get a better bite. Chat, let's make sure we do a gigantic thank you for Dandelion. Dandelion is our hero. Right now, I'm going to say it. Dandelion's the hero of the night. I'm not making that up. I'm feeling right now that Dandelion is, in fact, the hero. I'm going to start singing Foo Fighters here in a little bit. There goes my hero. Watch Dandelion as she goes. There goes my hero. She's ordinary.
Reckless Rat says that was in VMP call indeed.
Yeah.
Freezy says Dandelion 88 had those instructions all along and was withholding information.
Oh, sugar. Hold up. I just ran into an issue. Chat, we got an issue. Houston, they have a problem. I can't get this one screw in.
Says MPV. I can type.
I can get this one screw in. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hinge this. There's one hinge I can't get out. Let me get you out far enough. So, hey, man, what'd you do after a long day at work? I put together a squirrel. Did y'all hear me telling the UPS guy? So you'll never believe what I'm making right now. And the look on his face. That's why we do what we do, Chad.
Bob D 1971 USA says at Texas Hula, I know why you ran into an issue. Ha ha, Kose, I showed up. Ha ha, JK.
No, it wasn't you, sir. It was not you.
Nut Freezy says at Reckless Rat, I feel your pain.
I want you to get in the hole. I do like how they say some assembly required. I wonder how many people would get one of these here and be so damn mad right about now. I mean, I'm not. This is, it's funny. I got so much more patience for stuff like this than I do like, I need you to get in the hole. I need you to get in that hole. Punch your lights out.
Barracan asks, are we building IKEA things?
Apparently we are. Apparently we are. Well, I wanted to add another.
88 says you think that squirrel boxes would have gotten comments before that the instructions they send out are wrong for the actual box, especially when the real ones are on their website.
Yeah, yeah.
Nat Freezy says how many gardens have the pieces set up as a lean-to for squirrels?
You're right. You know, that's a solid question. That is a very solid question. Okay, so I got that where I
Langdor
wanted
says
it.
switch cam.
Switch cam. Oh, sorry. Look at me. Best streamer in the world. Professional chat. I put the P in professional. So, not really, but. I'll tell you what I'm excited about. I'm not going to lie. I found out where I made a lot of mistakes with our current squirrel box. I figured it out. I saw what I did wrong. For instance, did y'all know if you're going to have a squirrel box?
Barracan says at least you have pants on.
I
That's
do.
like 85% of the job.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So the big one mistake, they said do not point the squirrel box directly east or directly west. Well, guess what? Well, it makes sense. You say it out loud, it makes perfect sense. It is facing west, literally due west. So when the sun, in the hot-ass Texas sun, it literally turns our cute little squirrel condo into a freaking oven. I mean, I wouldn't want to hang out in that darn thing myself. So that was one boo-boo we did. I think that's a pretty big boo-boo, not going to lie. Another one we did is, here's a fun fact. Do not put the squirrel condo close to branches. It gives predators a place to perch.
Bob D.
Okay.
1971 USA says at Texas Hula Wait, Texas is hot wink wink.
I know, right? Oh, it does get slightly warm is probably a good solid term. Slightly warm.
Barracan says too many rules.
I-
Buy a condo.
Right? I ain't got time for all your damn rules. You know, we bumped that clutch up. We just went ahead and bumped that clutch up. All right. Hey, look, chat, we are making freaking progress. Let's go. 4 and 17. Now we've moved on to, all right, we've already done that. Look, I didn't need their damn instructions. I did it myself. There's still no screw for that one side of the pedestal.
Reckless Rat says who knew squirrels follow building codes.
I know, right? So here's something I noticed. I don't have something for this perch here, and I really would like something for this perch. Did I put the perch in? No, I did not. Because look here, chat. See what I'm seeing? So this shows the screws that go in. Wait, is that supposed to be angled? Wait a minute. That looks like it's freaking angled.
Again says I was going to cuss you if you didn't turn that chuck up.
Is this where I screwed up at, chat? Look here. That looks angled to me. Did I put the screws in the wrong? Damn it! I put it in the wrong hole again. God, I hate when I do that. Did I? I don't see another hole down there, but I see a hole right here.
Warden again says yes, angled.
Yeah, it's angled, but I don't see how. Man, I don't see how that would work.
NC Texas Dad says why did the turkey cross the road? To prove he wasn't chicken.
To prove he wasn't chicken. It's not correct. Okay, I figured it out. Look at this.
Nat Freezy says I don't think it is angled.
I don't think it is either.
Says is the forain runoff.
No, check it out. So if you look at the instructions, this is I think it's the angle of it because look it. Hold on. Let me show you what I saw. This right here is parallel with this line right here. right? There's your gap, your seam. It's parallel to that, okay? Check this out. Oh, not that button. It's parallel with the gap. So I think it's the reference of how we were looking at it. I'm going to say that's right, but I still don't like the idea there's not a hole right here because I have a slot here to put a screw in. I just don't make no sense.
NC Texas Dad says optical delusion.
Optical delusion. You're not wrong. I mean, I could drill a hole real quick. It'd be kind of hard to nail that.
199 says there is a hole there on the video.
Yeah.
says make a hole.
Yeah, I think we're
Freezy
gonna.
asks, yeah, for the perch, right?
For the perch. Exactly. Yep, for the perch itself. So that means I'm gonna have to drop this.
Lanovar says, we're chat, we're never wrong.
Well, I don't know if I
Morgan
would.
again says roof angle messes with perception.
It does. It does. That's why I had to look at it twice. Like, oh no, 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 no. All right, so it looks from inside here. That slot is directly north. Directly north. Can I move you? All right, this hole here.
Marizalwiki says, oh now.
It's directly north. So if I just go up, what is that? About 3/4 of an inch. I should nail it. North about 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades. I'm shooting. You know what? You know what I should have asked Santa Claus for? I should have asked him for a nice drill bit, a new set of drill bits. Is that about the right size? Ah, looky there's like I did it on purpose.
Marizalwiki says north 3/4 inch to Oklahoma.
Yeah!
Run the skew in from the other side.
Run the skew in from the other side? Run the skew, what? No, it can't run. It's got to run from the outside because it's going on this platform.
Langor says they missed that hole in E-prefab.
Yeah, it's got to go in this little step here. It's got to go in. I want just a little more support on it. You don't tell them I'm making some adjustments to
Lanovar
that.
says, sorry, I talked with Santa. No update this late in the game.
Oh no, shit, that sucks. That sucks. I've been really good this year. Kinda, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I've been good. I've been good. All right, I'm using this screw here because it matches all the other ones. Oh, where's if I put my daggone bit right? Please let me be close to the hole.
Lanovar says he does live in northern Sweden, not in Finland like they claim.
He's from the North Pole. I don't want to be the one to break anybody's hearts or anything, but he's officially from the North Pole. We're talking about Santa, right? He was actually at work today, which I thought was kind of odd. Not going to lie. I said, why? We did a company luncheon thing, you know. Why Santa Claus? Like I did that on purpose. Let's go.
Marizalwiki says, driving all over Oklahoma cause you decided to be all managery and in charge and shit, you deserve some new bits.
Yeah, I really do. Dude, man, Oklahoma, then coming back and going to Houston.
Lanovar says that's just the elves making stuff up there for neutrality. He lives elsewhere.
Does he really? Does he really? Well, he's too good to be with his common folks. I don't take Santa Claus as a hater. Shit. All right. We need 9, 11, and 10.
NC Texas Dad says if Farmer A sells apples and Farmer B sells bananas, what does Farmer C sell? Medicine.
Farmer C. NC Texas, how are you doing today, man? All right, we need 9, 11, and 10. That makes perfect. This is the one thing that my OCD
says only place to get peace. I might move to the North Pole myself.
My OCD is just going completely ham right now. I'm not even going to lie. My OCD is just 100% just tweaking like nobody.
NC Texas Dad says today was last day of school with the kids until next year.
Oh, nice. Nice, man. I got to go. Actually, I got to hire a guy. I got to go talk to the local college and see if I can't. I'm actually gonna put an official ad out.
Marisol Wiki says like all old people who live up north, they spend most of their time on the beach or in Arizona. It's just colder for more months out there.
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid.
Jock says Zola everyone.
What's up, Jacques? What you know, good sir? It's got to be this side over here. Jock, we're working on our condo, man. I'm very, very excited. None. Okay, hold on.
Jock says not too much.
I hear you, cat. Y'all to box it out and take it down the street. 8A. What am I looking for?
Jock asks so that new camera integrated one.
Yes. Well, the new camera. 2, 3. I'm looking for 9, 11, and 10. Yeah, we got a new camera. I got a new camera. We're gonna do this differently. Got 10. All right, there's 1. That's fun. I need 9 and 11.
NC Texas dad says 2 patients in a psychiatric clinic chat. I am Napoleon Bonaparte, but they don't believe me. That's why they put me in here. And you, I am a squirrel. I came here voluntarily because of all the nuts.
All
Marisol
the
Wiki
nuts.
says maybe look on some skill bridge programs and get some freshly leaving the service folks from the army units.
Yep. I mean, that's definitely an option. Without a doubt, it's definitely an option. 8A. What are you? Well, I'm going to put it out there. This is going to be more of an entry-level installer / help mechanic / That just don't look right. Why did I skip a
Marisol
thing?
Wiki says 8A what now?
What now?
Jackless Rat says 11 has a mouse hole.
Excuse me, sir. That's called a squirrel hole. I hate to be the one. In this, look, we're on the internet, Reckless. I cannot call that a mouse hole because people would chew me alive. They was like, you're wrong. Hey, you know, you're absolutely right. It does have a mouse hole. Does that go? Where does that go? 11, like it goes down to about right here.
NC Texas dad says if you have 7 pairs in one hand and 10 in the other, what do you have? Giant hands, obviously.
I know. Gigantic hands. All right, there's that. This
Reckless
is
Rat
here.
says looks like one Jerry Mouse would use.
Yeah, now we done brought Tom and Jerry up in her. We done brought Tom and Jerry up in her. That goes on the inside. That goes like this here. Why does that not have slots? DAFEQ. I'm missing more screw holes. Look, hold up. 1 second here. There are, is that 2 screw? That's a screw hole, right? No, maybe. There's a screw hole here. I see that. I see that. I see that. Am I just completely just dumbfounded? Am I that ignorant? I mean, that's a solid question. How does, like a screw goes in here? No, hold up, wait. Hold up, what? This makes no sense. This makes no sense. That, I'm gonna say this, that goes like that goes like this here. And then there's the 9-piece. Where's 9 at? 9? 9? Where's the 9-piece? What does the 9-piece look like? 9 is just basic.
Nanovar says, oh, as a reminder, Mr. CV player, grumbling tomorrow is all-time schedule. Don't miss the Christmas drive.
Okay, I will most definitely try it, my friend. I will most definitely. Son of a, why is this just looking kind of discombobulated? Why is this? All right, you go down here.
Podel
That goes
says
there.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Pojo, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Howdy. You go in that slot there. Boom, boom. Oh, I see the issue. I see this. They didn't drill it, but they didn't go all the way through. That's what kind of messed me up. Check it out. It's got holes there. No holes. I figured that part there. Oh, we're getting this figured out. Pojo, how are you doing today? We're putting together a Christmas. Not a Christmas.
Says I've tried to scroll down on the instructions several times only to realize it's your screen.
I mean, look, I was trying to get the a sub to Dandelion earlier and realized I was on the bot. And then I realized I clicked something like, oh shit, I just timed out Dandelion. I did not mean to do that. All right, 9. How does 9 fit in there? Oh, wait. Oh, you must be 9. You're making more sense. You're making more sense. Look, chat, it's got little slots here. I'm assuming. All right, I'm guessing the slots are go over those screws right there like it did right. Shut the front door. Chat, you know what? Sometimes you just got to sit back and be proud of yourself. You just got to sit back and be proud of
NC
yourself.
Texas Dad says you know what happens when you assume.
I
Michael says
know.
I'm waiting for the rain.
Waiting for the rain. Rain's coming. I saw Jon Snow. He said winter was coming. He said, damn it, Hula, this winter's coming. I said, get over it, John. It's not going to happen. Not till after Christmas. It's going to be 80 degrees Christmas Day here, y'all. We're just going to have to crank the air conditioner down. So, somebody in chat said just crank the air conditioner down and be ignorant.
Reckless Rat says yeah, but Jon Snow knew nothing.
Yeah! But I'll be honest with you, if that hottie redhead come up and told me, like, Hula, you know nothing, I'm like, you're right. All right, you know. You're pretty. you're right. And you're pretty. I thought she was one of the hottest ones of the whole daggum show. I said it.
Lanovar says deluxe condo with built-in squirrel stream. Dr. Squirrel Respect will be the new sensation.
Maybe so. Practice, practice, practice. Practice, practice, practice. All right, let's get this end piece here down. One bite at a time, chat. Remember, this is how you eat an elephant. One bite at a time. Let me get this on the edge. Living on the edge. And I'm going to run this up just a little bit so I can see a little bit of the screw going through. Like that. I'm going to do it here too. Hold up.
Reckless Rat says, but in IRL they got married.
I know, I saw that. She's a hottie, dude. I ain't lying. I thought she was the hottest one of the whole show. I said it, and I'm not ashamed of saying it. I thought she was the hottest one of the whole show. All right. You need to back down just a little bit. No, slow your roll. Oh, this way. Are you still too far? I kind of want this to be in place before I try to screw it on. Oh, you little bastard. You're not going to do it. Oh, wrong side, Hula, you big dummy. Lamont, you big dummy. There we go. Boom, shakalaka. Make sure the sucker's cranked up the right torque so I don't have...
The more
Yes!
I know. And why is my butt on fire?
Works better you put it in fast forward, not rewind. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, doom, doom. And this goes right here.
Naughty Adler says if only you knew someone with a wood clamp.
I know. You know, that would make... Hold on. Now we're talking all this logic nonsense. I'm not sure if I got time for all that logic nonsense. I mean, is it worth having if you don't have the struggle? Asking for a friend. Why does that feel like that is slightly... Sometimes you need a hammer. I feel like this is the
Langmore
time.
says they would just get in the way. Lol.
I think they really would, to be honest with you. Professional woodworker, right there.
Reckless
Shut.
Rat says, hey, we are following instructions. Let not push reality any further.
Right? Right. Let's not push it any further. Well, there's a little bit of a seam right there. Don't tell the squirrels. All right, this is pretty ingenious idea here. So check this out, chat. I really, the more I look at this here, the more I'm seeing flaws in ours. So on ours right now, we have the entrance right here, right? And it goes into the box, and there's a walkway. What they did is they actually made it a two-way.
Conley_ says this would be so much more fun if it was all glue and biscuit joints with 500 bars clamps to hold it together till it's dry.
You know, Congley, you're not wrong. That would make things way, way more interesting. I love this idea. So this, like the raccoons trying to stick their arms in like they have now, it wouldn't do absolutely no good. So they got to go through this room here. then come into here. They're safe in here. That makes sense. That makes so
Reckless
much
Rat says
sense.
City is like an airlock system.
Yeah, in a weird way. Yeah, or like, what do they call it? I think folks up north have them, where they have like a room, an entry hall, or some entry room, or some. It's kind of like that, you know. But I can see where it keeps the squirrels nice and safe, man. That's actually pretty damn ingenious. And like, hey, you're gonna figure out how to make this, but it's gonna cost you $200.
Reckless Rat says a porch.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Except it's an enclosed
And
porch.
Big Eddie's dad says mudroom. Only underscore says mudroom.
Mudroom. Okay, is that what it's called? Look, I grew up dirt ass poor in the South. We never. There was. Kenneth, thank you. Entry room. Front hall. Yeah, is that? You would think so. You would think so. It is the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. What's up, Kenneth? Thank you, sir. Foyer. It's just not really a thing down here. You know, at least I haven't seen a lot. But I grew up dirt ass poor too. So you got to take your credit for there. Kenneth, thank you, sir. You know what?
Says in Michigan it's a front hall.
I'll drink to that, sir. High quality H2O. Hold up. We got to put screws in the bottom, didn't we? We did not put the screws down here. We did not put the screws down here. Oh. Squirrel boxes. Let's go, dude. Heck yeah. I'm seeing so. Yeah. That's what I was kind of. That's what I kind of figured it was, because you always see them up north. You know, you really don't see them down here in the south. All right, chat. I'm really kind of stoked about this here. I am getting very, very stoked about this.
Nutty Adler says we have the storm door, then the outside door, then finally the inside door.
Oh yeah, instructions are on the computer.
Kenneth says don't be peanut butter and jealous, but this guy don't go back to work till January 5th.
You know what? You guys keep calling me in here. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool.
Congrats, 919.
Oh my God, man. How you doing? Hey, you finally graduated last Friday. Congratulations, 19. Thank you. Hey, congratulations. Heck yeah. One of these days I'll graduate too.
Congley underscore says half day tomorrow, then off till 5th.
Man, that'd be nice. That would be nice. We've already done all that. We've already done that. Uh-oh, now we got 1, 2, and 3. We found 1, 2, and 3, chat.
Kenneth says one day he will be a real boy.
I know. I hope. I hope. All right, so we need to attach 1, 2, and 3 together. And then we attach the combined effort of 1, 2, and 3. When they become a happy little merging partners right there, then they get attached to the main body. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Congley underscore says I've been doing 5 tens a week for the last 3 months. I need this.
I bet.
Before you finish assembly, do you want to do something woodworking finesse so the camera can see his backdrop? Just thinking out loud.
I thought about that, Landover, but here's the thing, man. I'm going to be completely honest. We're going to do more of these. My free time has like drastically gone smaller and smaller. I've got to get this thing going as fast as I possibly can, because I just don't have a whole lot of free time here lately, you know, at least until February, to be completely honest. As much as I would like to add some cool stuff, I don't know how this material would handle like wood burning. Is that what you're talking about, Landover? Because, I mean, we can put all the cool stuff in there.
Says fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just really worried.
Kenneth says, did you find that Scottish handyman yet?
No. You know what? I do have an ice. I got an ice machine that's actually working now though, Kenneth. I mean, that's pretty huge in my world. I'm not trying to brag, but it only took like, I don't know, 17 trips from the guy, and then no bearing. He's going to cut. He told Hoops that, you know, every time I come out here, my rating goes down. And then Randy was like, well, Hoops like, fix it. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, your rating goes down every time you come back out of here.
As long as the honey buns are well stocked in the break room.
Yes.
Kenneth says, did the note say sorry I miss you?
No, it did not. It did not. It did not. It did not. All right, is there anything particular on this here before I go getting all crunk on it? I don't see anything particular on that. And it looks like this goes down first. 2 and 3. 2 and 3 angled. Does it go? Is that the inside or outside? Is the 2 facing? The slots go on the inside. I actually technically would go on the. If I got it upside down. No, hold up. This goes opposite. Boom, like that right there. I know you guys really can't see what I'm doing, but kind of see. We got 2 and 3. 2 and 3. The grooves is in the heart. The groove is in the heart. Grooves in the heart. It looks like it goes on the inside. Grooves go on the inside. So this will be the inside. This, I need to flip this dude over. So that would go on the out. It's still on the inside, but this bar, this piece here goes on the outside. Like that. Does that look right, chat? Does anybody else following along can agree or disagree that slots are on the inside, inside. Yeah, inside. This goes on the outside. 4 holes, 6 holes.
Reckless Rat says that looks right.
It looks right to me too. Okay, all right.
Nutty
screw-
Adler asks, is condo getting a coat of paint?
Probably not.
Wiki says, so Vegas, slots on the inside and bar outside.
Exactly. You know what's going on, sir. You know what's going on. Ain't nothing getting past you, my friend. Joker's on the left. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. All right, we're just waiting. We're
Reckless
going.
Rat says, hi Yuri D6.
Yuri, what's up, Yuri? All right, we're going to play. Why does this feel like? Are those the same screws we've been using for everything else? Are these going to be oddball screws? I think they're the same screws. I got a few oddball screws, but now I'm kind of getting worried. Recommend to add more screws here, possible part 1, 2, and 3. Pre-drill holes to add screws. If you have one hand, 1-inch screws will work. Cross screwing from the inside out essentially. It's essential to properly secure the backboard on both directions, while also allowing for additional reinforcement screws. So what I'm feeling they're saying here is they don't feel super totally comfortable with the strength. I don't feel like they feel super comfortable with the strength of the said screws. So they're basically saying, if you want to add more screws, go ahead and do it. Is that what everybody else is reading? You know what, Mike? It may have an HOA. It depends on if they all unite and start working together. It's always a possibility. It's always a possibility. So I'm saying.
Wiki says, so screw it. Lol.
I know. You know what?
Reckless
Sometimes
Rat says, looks like a get out clause.
it does. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only person that kind of saw it that way. That's how I saw it. Like, you could add more screws. If they're saying you can add more screws, guess what we're doing? We're adding more screws.
Hannah says, screw away, baby, screw away.
Hey, you know what? I'm not trying to brag. Did it talk about doing some from the inside and from the outside? Was that what they were saying? You reckon? Maybe they were talking about some screwed inside, some screwed outside. Because I'm looking at the instructions and I'm seeing them angled.
Lennon says, screw it real good.
I know. Screw it real good. I'm thinking it's basically some go from the inside. It is that. Now it's making more sense. Look here, chat. So it's saying here it's showing angled. I'm like, why are you showing angled? Not 4. The opposite is going in the other direction. We're going to add some more screws because I have.
Reckless Rat says it says screw from both directions.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to use that line later. Yeah. All right. We're back to screwing from 2 directions. Both directions. That's just not weird at all. Not weird at all. All right, let's get these down a
Reckless
little.
Rat says, yeah, I laughed after typing too.
Ah, you know what? Okay, we're on the same page, brother. We're on the same page. We're on the same page. I'm gonna get this right.
Nutty Adler says something, cross screwing.
I know, exactly. Sorry, babe, it's what it told me to do. I felt like that raised up on me. And of course, you're going to be in a spot where I can't really see because we're on a bevel here.
Conley _ says, sorry, wrong emote.
Oh, yeah, I hate when that happens. Is there supposed to be like maybe it's ventilation? Maybe it's maybe it's Maybelline. Hell, I don't know. Maybe it's Maybelline. Where's that hole at? Ah, I found you. I think you're it. No.
Marizalwiki says both sides, whereas Mink when you need her.
I know. She would know exactly where we're screwing it up at. I'm trying to get this thing to sit down in that hole. Just go in the hole. I'm gonna back you out. I don't trust you. I do not trust you. All right, and
Jack says she has been floating around some other streams tonight.
I'm just glad to see. I've been seeing her more, and I'm just glad to see that. That's the most important thing. I'm just proud to see that.
Reckless Rat says my delete key is getting some mileage today.
Let's go. You know what? What did Doc Holliday say to Wyatt Earp? You're an oak. You're an oak, Reckless.
Jock asks at Reckless Rat, due to my typist or your self-control.
Oh.
Kilroth says, oh hello there.
Johnny Ringo. All right, I think we're in the right spot. Let's line this up. Get some weight on it. And I think this is a purposeful gap. I hope so. It just seems like it's off. Why is this off? I don't trust it. We're going to unscrew it. Screw it, we're unscrewing it. No, he nailed the holes. Maybe the holes aren't just exactly where they need to be. Hell, I don't know. Hell, I don't know. All right. You know what? Horseshoes, hand grenades. I'm going to go ahead and take that point and be done with it. Line that up as close as I can. Hopefully this lines up correctly. Move. Great. It does seem like a little bit of ventilation gap, which I do kind of like that. All right, now we're going to do the opposite. We're screwing from both ways, guys. Don't judge me. It's what it recommended. And it did say you could add more screws if you wanted to, right?
Jock asks, so you were telling me you were screwed?
Well, I'm not, but this is. I'm giving it my best, sir. I am giving it my best. Get in there. Got to talk to it.
Reckless Rat says it was preferred for satisfaction.
It did say that, did it? You can't make that shit up. Oh, shit. You know what? I really would like to put a few more extra screws in this. Should I? I don't have any outside rated. Let me see what I got here. What do I you know what? I do have some. I don't know how well these pocket jig screws would work. Ooh, these may work really well. No, they're not long enough. God, story of my damn life. All right. That's not working. They need at least be about.
Reckless Rat says it said one will work.
1 inch would work. We're gonna try this. We're gonna add a couple of
Nutty
extra.
Adler asks, don't you have a coffee can of mist? Screws.
I got a thing
Jock
full
says
of them.
that is not what she said.
It may. You know what? You don't know, Jacques. You don't know. She may very well have said that. You got to take everything off you, and it's possible. What did I do with my drill bit? Did I put it back over here? Drill bit, come here. Use those for the roof. Okay, all right, those used for the roof. Please don't use impact driver on screws. That's what it actually
Lucy
is.
Adler says 1 inch may be enough of some.
It may be. It may very well be. Well, dag snabbit. This may be the one I just used.
Phil Roth asks, so are we looking at the foyer currently?
We are, yeah. So this is brilliant. This is actually brilliant. So they come in here, and you know how a regular hole is down here. So it basically is, we're predators, like raccoons sticking their hands in and trying to get at it, they're far away. I think it's smart, to be honest with you.
Jock says airlock.
Yeah. Or like a mud room. It's
Reckless
the
Rat
squirrels.
says yes, that is where the security check passes.
Exactly. It's like a mud room. Boy, this drill bit is about as dull as my freaking personality. Oh, shoot. Who decided to do that?
Dandelion 88 says raccoons. Never heard of them.
Never heard of raccoons? They're a real thing, Dandelion. They are a real thing. No, true story. The last squirrel we had hanging out in the squirrel condo, Dandelion, a raccoon literally came in the middle of the night, like sticking his arm
Philip
in.
says that's not say a lot.
Sticking his arm in, just searching around, scared the living fire out of our raccoon friends. And so, and I knew that was it. He was done. We weren't going to see that squirrel again for a while. So I think by us
Dandelion 88 says yep, one of the highlight vids of the year for sure.
yeah, I really hated that, because and on top of that, the squirrels are so close. The raccoons are so close to the squirrels when they feed, so it's scaring them at night, So I just think I know we're going to have a lot more success by moving it. I just know it. I can feel it in my gizzard. It's going to face a little more east, but the morning sun is not my problem child. It's the evening sun or afternoon sun here in Texas that just literally cooks every darn thing. All right, look at you. You did what I wanted you to do. Let's go, baby.
Jock asks what material is this made out of?
It's some kind of composite
Lucy
stuff.
Adler asks, can you add a little mudroom to the existing condo?
I think it already has one, sir. I think it already... Did I use the wrong damn screw? I think I did. Did I use the wrong... Yeah, that was the problem. I didn't go deep enough. No wonder why I wasn't satisfied with that. I had to go deep. Oh. Right.
Nut Freezy asks, have you got the tube of sealant they recommend?
Hold on.
Jock says the current condo has a mud platform.
They recommend sealant. What is this sealant we're talking about? Damn it, did I miss the step? I don't have any kind of sealant. Well, I may actually have a
Nut
sealant.
Freezy says later in the instructions.
Damn it. So wait a minute. Not only do you read
Jock
this...
asks silicone.
Well, I mean, I figured you want something that's kind of safe for the squirrels, You wouldn't go add a whole bunch of extra this and that. We're going to add a few more screws just to say I did. Because that's how gangster I am. Is there one right there? No. I'm going to do one up high. Then I'm going to do one. We'll do one kind of here.
Phil Roth says they're really afraid of that piece coming off.
You know what, Kilray? By them questioning it made me nervous. Not gonna lie. Because I'm not gonna lie. When I pulled this thing out of the box, I was like, damn, this thing's heavy. Then I found the better way to do it.
Bagel explains hey Rula. Hey Rula.
Who Bagel? Let's go. Let's go.
Langdale says apply a generous bead of exterior grade silicone sealant into each pre-drilled hole before securing the roof in place with screws.
Well, shit. Let me see what I have. I may have something. I may have something. Thank you. I appreciate you, Hubangle. I'll be doing good, my friend. Uno mas. All right, so it's for the roof to prevent. We got to have something. Do you know what we do have? Hold up. I know something that we have that may actually work. If they're worried about the, hold on. A generous bead of exterior grade silicone sealant into each pre-drilled hole before securing the roof in place with screws. I wonder. Okay. All right, I'm thinking out loud.
The Bangle exclaims, yes, sir. Ty, hope you are too.
I'm good, man. I am good. We're actually on the right path with our new squirrel condo, which I'm kind of proud about.
Lanovar asks, young man, how's the back feeling? Nat Freezy says, or don't use it and it will autofill the squirrel jacuzzi.
Yeah, well, there's that. No, I
Ed says, I
wonder
wonder if Type Bond 3 would work.
Type Bond 3 or hold up.
Lengor asks Anchor Seal.
Hold up. Then I'm thinking Star Bond, thick gap filler,
Nat Freezy says, why do I keep misspelling squirrel?
high performance super glue, controls flow formula 30 set, bonds and gap fill. Bonds and gap fill. I'm curious if a Star
says
Bond.
CA will probably break down over time with UV.
Yeah, there you go with actual factual stuff again. I mean, you're not wrong. I know I have some. I mean, I got some legit freaking. What's this stuff here? Epoxy. I do have some epoxy. How do you think that would hold up? Interesting. And I got some of this JB Weld epoxy as well. Clear weld, quick setting epoxy. Dries clear in 5 minutes. I hope somebody's Googling. I don't have any kind of like silicone that I can think of.
Nat Freezy says it's always warm in Texas. They'll be fine without it.
Well, I don't want it to deteriorate, you know, I'll be so glad not. It can't fit in here. Too much shysta in
Lengor
here.
says no flex seal. Lol.
No, flex, yeah, we need the flex seal is what we need. That's what the freaking cool kids freaking use. That'll...
Phil Roth asks your brother couldn't come help you today.
I haven't heard from him. I talked to him yesterday morning. I think he was going on shift. He's working days now. So he popped in the shop yesterday, or my office. Shit, I don't have anything, man. I mean, I guess...
Electrifying_radio says, hi Al, how's it going?
Howdy, radio. I guess I could pick some up tomorrow.
Reckless Rat says cured epoxy sealant is highly weatherproof and can be used for outdoors. Jock asks, can you send Duck out to the homeless depot real quick?
The homeless depot? No, she's not even here. I think she's doing one of her last jobs before. Well, let's get this side on. Let's wrestle with this. Let's wrestle the demon we're wrestling with right now. Why are these on the opposite sides? This is making me... Did I screw up? I did screw up. Oh, no. Maybe? Or is that one of those things they just didn't drill all the way through?
Jock asks, is the homeless depot on her way home?
She wouldn't know what to go get, bud. I'm here to tell you. No, we're good. We're all right shape. I don't know why that's crooked though. That's slightly crooked. This is the same issue where it just wasn't drilled all the way through. I'm thinking. Yeah, she wouldn't know what to get. She's like, I don't know. I'm here. And it'd be so much more work. It'd be just not worth it. Like, the struggle is not worth it. I'm going to drill through these holes. because these are supposed to go all the way through. Oh, yeah, that was it. That was it. Oh, yeah, baby. Don't mind me. I'm just drilling. All right. Had me worried for a second there. I said, did I put this on wrong? But it looked right. It just didn't go all the way through. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I mean, we could try the epoxy. I got the epoxy. Like this right here. I'll tell you
Reckless Rat says maybe it was made on a Friday afternoon near clocking off time.
maybe. I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty confident this is like a husband and wife team. To be completely honest, I think it's like a husband and wife team that looky there. Holy shnikes. Holy, you know what? Sometimes we is smart. Not very often, but sometimes we is smart.
Kilroth says kinda a one-shot deal with epoxy.
It is, but yeah, you're right and wrong. We could use toothpaste. I just don't have any kind of like, I wish I did. I mean, I can go pick some up, you know, and put it together. I don't know. Let's get this here rocking first before I get too sidetracked. I don't want to do a grumbles and do side quest, you know. Chat will never let people live that kind of stuff down. Trust me, I know. Dang, I really wish I knew that though. I would have picked some up. If I only knew. If I only knew.
Michael Beast Mode Dorkity says evening hula and chat didn't miss the live.
What up, Michael? You're here. You didn't miss it. You are here, sir. You are here.
Nut Freezy says IRL stream trip to D-Store.
Oh my God. Oh my Gertie.
Jock
Nah.
says you can dry fit it together and then just reseal the screws one at a time.
I could. Yeah, this old boy, I'm not leaving this house again today. I have officially had all I have of getting outside this house. All right, I'm not going to tighten those up yet because this side here.
Kilroth asked sorry, but just wanted to check quickly before you move too far. Are
No,
the
no.
corner slots supposed to be on the back wall?
The corner slot supposed to be on the back wall? Yes. Yeah, this is exactly how they have it. Oh, the corner slot supposed to be on the back wall?
Reckless
Yes,
Rat says
yeah.
outside are full of strangers, best to stay indoors.
Yeah, here you go.
Michael Beast Mode Dorkity says that's a lovely massive squirrel condo.
Well, thank you. I'm excited about it. Yeah, it's going to be up because it matches the other side. Boom. Boom. I hope so. I hope they appreciate all the hard work and financial investment I've put into them.
Kilroth says in our view I see the little slots on the outside. That's why I'm asking.
The little slots on the outside? No, they're on the inside. The little slots are on the inside. Yeah, this is the inside. And this is the outside. There's no little slots on the outside.
Langor says that's the bottom.
None. 9. It's been a long day, man. I'm tired of pushing, Ranger Bob. I do see this one side is slightly crooked.
Kilroth says the vertical wall right in front of us.
The vertical wall right in front of you? What outside slots are you talking about?
Michael Beast Mode Dorkity says that's too stinking bad.
Yeah, this is the bottom here. Yeah, yeah, that's the bottom. And that's where those
Michael
slots.
Beast Mode Dorkity says keep digging. Langor says he mean facing the cam.
Yeah,
Cat
no.
Roth says towards us.
Yeah, no, we looked at that. I can pull the instructions back up. We can double check it, but yeah, no, it's supposed to be like that.
Kenneth says I'm sitting here thinking, a little bit lol.
A bigger bit. Oh, you talking shit about the length of my fillets? Is that what I feel like we're doing here? Oh, it's flat out freaking split. It missed the damn hole. Damn it all to hell. You know what, you're going to have to... That missed the whole damn hole. Split on me. I hope the squirrels don't mind. I hope those squirrels don't mind.
Habangle exclaims this thing looks like Fort Knox.
Well, I hope it is. It keeps them daggum rowdy predators away from my friends. Yeah, we're going to do something different there. Got to do something different right there. You know what we're going to do? I know exactly what we're fixing to
Michael
do.
Beast Mode Dorkity says it hey underscore it's underscore Micah. That's what she said.
That's what she
Kenneth says
said.
hey underscore it's underscore Micah. Missing the hole is the worst.
I know. It really is. It really, in fact, is. The top is going to go on this here. So that's... Let me see if I can't secure that better right there. It is, that's important when you miss the hole. See if I can't draw this down a little bit. We're going to put an extra screw in. That looked better. Oh, I missed. That was bad. Oh, it's the wrong. No wonder why it didn't fit. That's a deal. I'm tired, y'all. I have no other. I'm tired. Okay.
Kenneth says just demonstrate the hole.
I know. Don't strip the hole. You're working it really hard.
Underscore radio says the squirrels don't know how good they have it. They're lol.
I'm trying. I want to take care of my little friends. I want to make sure they are taken care of. They are. I'm telling you, chap, this new cam, we're going to actually have audio. I'm very, very excited about that part. I'm putting an extra screw in. Screw it. We're putting an extra screw in. But we'll have audio, and they are so damn cute. The noises they make, like
Kenneth
when they.
says shit I want Hula to build me a combo.
Well, by
West
the.
Coast Row says, I tell you what, boy, Hula don't just like squirrels. He builds them with sports like their family.
Yeah, well, they are. Hold on, West Coast. They are in fact family. I mean, we didn't start naming the damn things. And I gotta admit, I know everybody has their favorite. You're not supposed to pick your favorite. But my favorite is pretty much the squirrels. The squirrels are, I think, my favorite critters that we have hang out in our stream. Is the squirrels. Okay. Yeah, look. Damn, you're a heavy son of a gun. All right, we'll do that there. Where are we at with the destructions now?
Kenneth says lazy Larry by far.
I gotta love Lazy Larry, man. Gotta love Lazy Larry. All right, the optional cam box. This is where things are going to get a little more confusing. They're saying Permatex. Okay. Zero grade silicone sealant to each pre-drilled hole before securing the
Kilroth
roof.
says got a split on one corner.
I know. Yeah, that's what I was talking about a little while ago, Kilraith. When I was talking about missed the hole, where it lined up, it actually split it. That's what I was talking about. That's why I put the extra screws there just now. Aviation Permatex. So that's the roof.
Kenneth says that damn squirrel is carefree. Electrifying underscore radio says until you tick him off, squirrels love you lol. I know this firsthand lol.
Oh yeah, till you piss them
Spectre
off.
says I'd like to live in Hula's backyard if he'll build me a huge squirrel house.
So I guess technically this will sit like that. All right. Okay. Damn, dude. That son of a gun's insane, man. Holy shyster. Hey, 9.5, how are you doing?
Abstract says how you 9.5.
9.5, howdy, howdy.
Langor with the subscription at 9.5.
Langor, thank you for getting this sub to Miss 9.5. Guys, y'all go check out 9.5. Flat out Rockstar.
Explains at Langor, thank you so much.
Oh, I broke it.
Jock
Hold
says
on.
not a freaking condo that is a mansion.
I'm trying. I did it again because. Now, look. 9. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Langor. We now have. That's pretty cool. So, I wonder if they're worried about. Yeah, the Permatex silicone makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. That is cool as shit, man. So now we got to figure out which one of these dudes here we're going to use for our camera. And so what we got to do now is I got to break out this camera.
9.5 says thank you at Kilroth.
How you doing, Nine? It's good to see you. Trying to figure out. This is where things will get really kind of complicated. So it may be a good thing that we're not.
Electrifying_radio says if I was small enough, I would live in that condo lol.
Do you know what? I think Cobalt already beat you. He's already talked about moving in.
Nut Freezy asks, what did you get?
I got the Ubiquity.
Kenneth says, what the hell, do they have sun lounging area now, or is it for the hot tub lol?
It's to protect our friends, sir. It's to protect our
9.5
friends.
says good. How are you, Hula?
I'm
Hope your
good.
family is good.
We're good. Everything's good. Busy. Insanely 9.5. I don't know if you probably don't know it. I got a really big promotion at work, so I'm doing a lot more.
9.5 says we've had some crazy weather, but other than that, just busy.
I heard that.
9.5 says a ha ha ha.
All right, chat. This is our official camera. I didn't play around. I am flat out not bullshitting. This is our legit.
9.5 exclaims, congrats, Hula.
Thank you, thank you. So here's the thing. It's a funny thing. 2005, right? 2005. I was hired on as a lead mechanic. 2015, I was given the promotion of fleet manager for my division, my area, right? 2025, I'm now officially the director of fleet for the entire company. So, with that being said, we're in Oklahoma, we're in Arkansas, we're in Texas, we're all over the place. Things have gotten insanely freaking crazy busy. So, yeah, when I say busy, I'm not even half-ass bullshit. I mean, it's crazy. Slow cat, thank you, West Coast. Get the proper golf clap.
Bob D 1971 USA says at Texas Hula, congrats, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's a lot more work, but I really, really enjoy it, if that makes sense. It is more work, but I really, truly do enjoy it.
West Coast Row says, gotta keep it classy.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't go cheap with the.
Jock says you are busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest.
I know, right? IKR, yo, IKR. So now we got to figure out how to make this work for a really fancy, spancy, bougie camera. And this, I wanted something good. I didn't want to.
Lawson Woodturning says not just busy, Hula busy.
Yeah, I know, right? I did. Yeah, I do stay kind of busy. But I did tell myself I'm taking Sunday off. So hey, chat. Here's the thing. Let's talk. We're going to be live.
_radio says well-deserved promotion.
I don't know about.
Asks okay question for chat. Have any of you all hear the phrase "I put my foot in it" in reference to cooking before?
I put my foot in it. I don't know if I have. Boom. Which one of you are going to work? You're probably going to have to be my one. Where's the microphone at? You're going to have to be the one that looks through. You're going to be my
Purple
peeper.
says it, Jock Lord, yes.
Hey, Purple. How you doing, ma'am? Good to see ya. Good to see ya.
Kilroth says it, Jock, I have not.
Purple, I went all out. I got a legit cam.
Purple says been lurking.
Okay, didn't know. Now I know. Well, thank you for the lurky, ma'am. Thank you for the lurky. Is that going to fall out? I feel like that's going to fall out. No, it's not going to fall out. This is.
Wife says not in reference to cooking. Put my foot in it means TGE gas pedal. Nut Freezy asks,
There's
can I
that.
shape the hole to fit the cam?
I think
Purple says I was here for the mouse hole madness.
the mouse hole madness. That's always fun. You gotta love the mouse hole madness. How do you work? I need to know how you work. Where does that screw go into? Oh, I know how it works. Okay. I think I do. I think I can. I think I can. If I did this one right here and barely did this one right here, that would kind of hold it for right now. Oh, it's exactly what I thought it was. Oh, let's go. It's a set screw. I just don't want this thing to fall out. So this
Don't
is,
drop it.
I know, Langor, trust me, dude. I caught this on sale. Free shipping, free shipping. This camera is
Jock
regular.
says, well, I was shocked when a coworker said they had put her foot in it while referring to some homemade hot chocolate. Then was dumbfounded to find out everyone else had heard this phrase.
Huh, I whoop up my, hold on. Hold on. Is it along the same line, like, oh, that's good, it's super sweet. Well, what did you do? I put my finger in it. I stuck my finger in it. You know how we always crack jokes, stuck my finger in it? I would if it's
Jock
kind of
says
like that.
apparently it means that it is really good.
Huh.
Jock says so maybe.
Maybe. That's what kind of makes sense to me, bud. That's what I'm kind of seeing. There's a way I can get this dude right here and get this dude right here. Let's take this
Purple
lid.
says, oh man, that, whatever dish it is really tasty. They must have put their foot in it.
You must have put your foot in it. Annie, thank you. Let's go, Annie. Hold on, Annie. You know, like the big one. Is that 12 months? Let's go. And Rockstar Annie. Rockstar Annie. Thank you. Mucho gracias. Let's look at some more. Hey, thank you so much. Is that Demel? Hey, Demel. Thank you so much. I see adjustment stuff. Here's, hold on. This is our crazy. So I got to figure out how to make my camera work in said
Annie
setup.
Vogel says, missed you guys.
Hey, where you been hiding at, Annie? Witness protection program, I won't tell anybody. Your secret is safe with me. I know we're going to have the bigger one. We're going to have the bigger hole. Because a little hole just ain't, I'm going for the big hole. They got for the Blink cam. I didn't want to use a Blink because you got to use their system. I want to use Ubiquity. Because let's face it, it's a better quality freaking camera. Oh, they had the camera on. Regular $400. They had it on for $199. So I went ahead and sniped a really good one. So basically, it's a $400 camera we're putting in here. It better work. That's all I got to say. It better work.
Jock says, well, hot dang.
I know.
Langor says, sweet.
Well, you know what I did? I'll be honest with you.
Kenneth says, that's what they all say.
I walked through the door knowing like I'm making an investment in the Critter stream. And for folks who don't know, we're building this. We have a second stream. It's a 24-hour live Critter stream that we have squirrels, raccoons, deer, birds, the whole freaking 9 yards.
Annie Vogel says, nice.
And I went ahead and wanted to invest in, I'm doubling down. We did the squirrel condo. We had some success. I found out while we didn't have success, we were literally doubling down. But here's the cool thing about it. I said, you know what? I'm buying a legit camera. I looked at all the different ones they recommended, the Nest, the this and that, and nothing. I would go back to the same problem that I had with the other stuff. Just spend a little more money, get the legit stuff, and I could actually separate the video feed, right? Because a lot of those, when you have audio, I can't direction it. So like if you have, all right, for instance, let's take a look real quick. For instance, right now, let's look at our Critter stream. If I brought in different cameras, right, from different things, and so I have to play the audio at all time. And then that means if there's a squirrel sitting inside the little squirrel condo right now, and he's having a like, whack, 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 whack. If it was small over here, you'd be watching this going, whack, whack, whack. So no matter what it did, I'd have that audio.
Nut Freezy says, I do the same thing with my CCTV to integrate into Home Assistant.
Yeah, so I'm using Ubiquity, Gateway, the whole 9 yards. And so what it is, once I bring it in, I can actually get that feed and throw it in to the stream itself as a feed. So the audio, everything like that is attached to the there. So when I change scenes, I turn the audio down. And then I change to another scene, this particular camera, audio goes up.
Nut Freezy says Reolink also decent.
I almost went Real Link, but I talked to the big brains up at work, the big IT guys, and they said, if you want it done right, you don't want no, I mean, it's a little pricier. Go Ubiquity. And that's what I did. I went Unify. So, but anyway, that's what we're working on. So we're going to have a whole new cam setup here for our Squirrel Condo, and this is our original. So this camera's this box is coming back. This box is coming back. It's going to we're going to leave it where it's at for the rest of the winter. But the problem is right now it's so close to feeder one. Feeder one is our most active at night, and we have a lot of raccoons. It scares our squirrels, right? And they're so close. And I didn't know this, but
Nut Freezy
raccoons.
says Ubiquity is a little better for plug and play. I'm an IT guy, so I don't mind the setup.
Oh, gotcha. I got you. But squirrels can be prey to raccoons. I didn't know this. Well, I mean, they'll go kill chickens. I mean, that's why I
Kenneth
said
says
so.
sitting here eating nuts watching Hula build a squirrel Airbnb.
There you go. You know what? You know how it's done, Kenneth. You know the frequency, sir. You know the frequency. So the ideal is I'm going to leave that one where it is right now, because when it gets really, really cold and really, really wet, they already know it's there, and that's when I usually get them in. But I can't have audio in there because the audio is trashed. But we're going to go ahead and put up the second condo, and it's going to a totally different location, far away from any kind of feeders, anything like that there. Don't have to worry about raccoons. I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to not face it towards the west in Texas sun. It'll be in the shade all the time. It's going to be more facing northwest. As the back facings will be northwest. So it'll get a little bit of sun in the mornings, even during the summer, but it won't be as bad. King Crazy Eyes. Thank you, Tekken. Far away from freaking Crazy Eyes. But anyway, that's what we're doing. And yeah. And so I got to figure out how to put this legit cam. Oh, I was getting at that. So I was already decided I was spending the money. Okay. Well, I found this was half the price. Right? So I found another one of those G5s was on same thing. So I bought another one of our badass cams too. I mean, I was already made up my mind I was spending this money. I walked through the door saying yes.
Kenneth
I'm
says
good.
Trash Panda already out.
Oh, they really? Oh, they are. They sure is. Got some feet. I'll get Hoop to go put some feet out real quick. Or I can run do it real quick. Let me go run put some feet out real quick, y'all. Let's do that. Hoop's been doing a lot, but I think she's busy, and I don't want to. She's been a trooper. All right, let me go put some feet out. Y'all, stand by 1 second. Be right back. Uno momento, por favor. I'll turn this up a little bit. Yeah, be right back, y'all. All right. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to take a pee break when I had a chance. Nut Freezer, thank you for the follow over there. I appreciate that. Let me unplug this here. I put a second mic out here in case my brother showed up. Ain't no sense wasting juice on it.
Nut Freezy says no probs.
I appreciate it. Now we got, so that's what we're doing. We're literally building this here to have a whole new squirrel condo. I'm super excited about it. The problem is I got to get this here. I'm afraid I'm going to have to open, I can already see I'm going to have to open this opening up. The opening's going to have to get bigger.
Too little.
Well, I mean, it's made for a bunch of different cameras, you know, but not like this. This is my new boy.
Oh, that's the.
Yeah, this is one that was $400. They had it on for $200. And I,
Damn, it's cold out here.
yeah, it's gotten chilly. I was having so much fun with Chad. I forgot it was getting cold out here. I was all mesmerized by I was blinded by the light. Blinded by the light. So this is up. What are you doing, Miss Pepe? I see you, ma'am. I see you, ma'am. All right. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? So yeah, that's where we're keep an eye out. We already got we already had one trash panda swing by a second ago. So that's going to have to open it. That's my biggest one I got. So I got to get something that this mounts to. What does this mount to? And it's almost...
Annie Vogel says he was having a good time showing off his new toys.
I was having a good time showing off my two toys.
Kenneth says PUPPERS.
Rowdies. HC. I'm afraid I won't know. Here's I know this is going to have to open up. I'm going to have to open that up because I want this kind of inside.
Electrifying_radio says at night it looks like a nature video game in black and with green squares.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Michael Beast Mode Doherty says I missed the trash panda or I would have hit it with my nuke.
Your nuke? Why would you hit one of my trash pandas with a nuke? What are you talking about, sir? We do not promote.
Podel says, did you get the camera separately?
I did. I just didn't like the ones that they recommended because I already have a system that all my other cameras are. And I just like, I was like, nope, I'm gonna stick with what because I've tried to get other cameras, it didn't work out. So I was better off. This is more of a plug and play. I basically fire this up. It'll do it automatically as updates. It'll say, hey, do you want to add this to your system? Yes, I do.
Dario Dozit says, hey hula.
Hey, Daria, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Michael Beast Mode Doherty says it was the one that messes with the squirrel condo. It's fair game. Val 9187 says, hey buddy.
How are you doing? I'm trying to get this. I got to figure out generally what size I need this whole. And here's the thing, I got to get it to a certain, Val, how you doing? Good to see you. I got to get to a point where I know that's why they do this slot right here, this inset, is so it doesn't interfere with the camera, the angle going down. But I'm afraid that's not, I mean, it may be enough, but I don't think it is. Because I want to get the vision of them, squirrels come in here, they, mudroom, come in here, and this protects them from predators and whatnot. I just don't know. I gotta connect this here. I've got to fire this up. I got to get it adopted to my system, and then start putting it in place to see what I can actually see. But this camera here is going to be. This is going to be light years.
Rat says so. The German post office were correct with this too.
Yeah, 100%. They nailed it. They nailed it, sir. I would feel. I know I need to open this up. I just know I do. I know it. I can feel it in my gizzard. Let's see how I can halfway. I tell you what, let's figure out how to mount it on the roof. And then we can kind of put it in place. I can go ahead and plug it in. I can carry it to the office. That's going to be a pain in the ass. But get it in the office, plug it in, and then start seeing if this hole's big enough. I'm thinking it's going to have to be much bigger. I easily see this probably turning into more of a rounded like this did here, so I can get more. Get the eye in there bigger. The eye of Sauron. I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to have to kind of do. But if I can get, it'd be like a weird video game for the squirrels. There's a giant eye up there watching me. And we can all wave. We're the nice guys.
Bob D 1971 USA says at Texas Who Live, did you call me? I heard pain in the ass. Lol.
No, I did
Jock
not.
says that looks like a job for Bob.
It could be a great job for Bob. You're not wrong, dude. That could be an outstanding job for Bob.
Reckless Rat says, will it need a router?
A router? A router? A roto router?
Spectre says the Eye of Lengor.
The Eye of... That would be funny if we just go ahead and put on this as the Eye of Lengor. You know, and then right here it says write shit down. And the squirrel's like, I don't know why, I just feel like I need to write shit down. That would be a good thing for Bob. I wonder if I can get that circle.
Jock says, I mean, this must happen now.
We're going to have to make it happen. I think we'll be better off just go ahead and cutting this out. Just go ahead and cut. I know that way I can go full in, down,
Jock
up.
says, get you a can or something to trace it.
Yeah. I wonder if it has something in the box. Oh, and this here is the GX5 or
Spectre says
GD5.
Squirrel would think, hey, I don't have a pencil.
Yeah, these are the you remember we made that big giant upgrade to the stream. We used the G4s. I think it was the G4 cams, and we had pixelation. We had all kinds of issue. I went ahead and spent the money. These things were $400 a piece, but it like literally the clarity. Seriously, chat. This clarity is freaking insane. Well, I say it's insane. This camera here literally is probably about 4 foot.
Jock says massive improvement.
Yeah, it was huge. It was huge. That's about 4 foot. So it's super clear. This in here is probably about 16 to 18 feet away. That's the reason why this is never as clear. Well, you can't see it. This in here is probably
Jock
about
says
10 feet away.
Pandas right outside the shop.
Oh, right there. They're right there. Hold on. Oh, by the way, Chad, if you didn't know this, you can change scenes. Check this out. Scene 4. Do you want to redeem it? Yes. Anybody can change the channel. I did this for you. All right, Reckless Rat did it first, and then I did it. There you go. Sorry, Reckless. I totally covered up your scene change. You're a mod. Go in there and get your money back. So this is really cool about my setup with this here. I want it fully interactive for you guys. If you don't have to be a subscriber, you could be just a viewer, follower. I think you got to be a follower to do it, but it's 300 channel points, you know, and then you're lurking in there, so you get some channel points, and then you can literally move it around to wherever. Did who feed them? Surely she did. Well, there's food there. I'm sure she did. Yeah. So scene 5 is the main King 5. Scene 2 is, you know, the whole 9 yards. But there we go. There's our rowdiness. That's funny.
Reckless Rat says I have 1.6 mil. I can afford it.
Yeah, you know what? What is mine? Hold on, let's look. Mine, of course, I got the inside track. I know the guy who runs it.
9.5 says lol.
I got 2.3 million. 2.3 million. I wish this guy would come up with some stuff we could use channel points on. Damn slacking ass.
9.5 says dang.
Yeah.
The wife asks there's no dancing donkeys or chickens tonight.
No, there is no dancing donkeys or chickens tonight. For folks wondering, this is our deer spot.
9.5 says Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
I know, right? This is our deer. You can see the corn right here. This is where we have deer come in at night here. We have raccoons here, raccoons here, raccoons here, as you can clearly see. And then hopefully, I'm going to do some revamping. There's going to be some revamping going on. That I'm going to spruce everything up, make it look like prettier. And just make sure we get another shout out from 9.5. It's good to see you, girl. I hope you are well. Let's get back to what I'm holding this here. I'm so proud.
9.5 says there's your dancing chicken at Ruger Wife.
This thing here is just going to be a game changer. Where we're going to put this, I have no idea. I do. So here's one thing that I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about this, chat. So my issue is let's talk it out, okay? Let's talk this out. So my big issue with the critter stream. Let's go back here. Let's take a look here.
Ruger wife says at 9.5.
Let's take a look here. All right, my issue is
9.5 explains at Reckless Rat, thank you.
I'm okay with this. This I'm 100% okay with, right? I'm okay with Cam 4. I can live with Cam 4. Let's look at this real quick. I'm going to do a Cam 2 drives me absolutely out of my freaking mind. It drives me out of my mind. But the raccoons know it and like it, okay? And the problem is, this spot right here, Cam 2, that is like a major ambush spot for our cats around here. So I don't get near as much action on Cam 2 with birds and squirrels as I do with Cam 1. It's more protected. We still have Crazy Ass trying his best. We're going to change that shit up too. But the camera's so far away from Cam 2, I just cannot get it to look good. So I literally thought about doing was building a bird feeder on the tree that camera's mounted on, so you get it up close to the birds and squirrels. That takes out the issue with takes care of the issue with the cats jumping over the fence trying to get at them. And we'll get a better, closer view of the birds, which I thought they'd be kind of cool. And then the birds will be more active there because, well, shit, they're not worried about being eaten as much on that spot there. But if I change that there, what will we do with the 2? Unless I put it at another spot for the raccoons, where the camera can be closer and get a better view. I don't know. I'm just so damn torn. I'm so damn torn because I think I've counted 9 raccoons at one time. On all the different feeders.
Says we also get all the news from our reporter Kathy.
Yes, Kathy definitely keeps us informed. So I got to figure out what I can do to utilize this cam better. Get more activity on it, and then maybe use another cam, this other one I got, for another raccoon feeder of some sorts. But it won't only be really utilized at night because I don't want to. If I'm putting it in this kind of location here, I don't want to put any bird food on it. No bird food. I don't even want to tempt the birds because the cats are eating my damn birds, and I feel really guilty about that. I know there's a lot of cat lovers that come in here and says hula is part of life. I get it. I understand it, but I literally set up an ambush for my little buddies to be. And there ain't nothing more sickening. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Sitting in my office, having to look over there, and I see a cat with one of my damn birds in his mouth, looking at the camera. It infuriates me to no freaking. I'm not against animal abuse. I'm not for animal abuse, but that makes me want to put my hands on that damn cat, and it's my fault. I put the feed there, and I set up the ambush. So anyway, I'm venting, but that's something I really struggle with. And I tell you what, me and Crazy Eyes, we're gonna have a conversation one of these days. Me and that damn Crazy Eyes gonna have a conversation. All right, I'm gonna get off my little pedestal there, not pedestal, soapbox. Gets me all fired up. Damn, freaking that one of those tabbies got one of an older dove. Man, that messed me up. It got the damn dove on cam 2, right? And then it grabbed the dove, drug it all the way to the front of the house.
9.5 says cats can't help it. They are born predators, I hear you though. It's very sad.
Yeah, I've got to do what I can to prevent it, is what it basically is. But that little shit, I'm going to tell you straight up, he got in front of cam 5.
9.5 says yes.
And ate the son of a bitch. I mean, literally, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You got to be. And here's the thing, I got kiddos watching this. This is actually in businesses.
_radio says I love that channel whenever I need to relieve stress.
Yeah, I do too. Right, unless you watch a cat eat one of your damn birds, or somebody they'll shoot me a DM like, hey Hula, check this out, and I get a clip of a freaking damn Crazy Eyes or that damn tabby eating a freaking one of my critters live on stream, and I can see a little kid like, look,
Electrifying _radio says poor thing.
It's a pretty pigeon. Like, no, it's a dove. Oh, it's a pretty dove. It's a mourning dove. Oh, it's a mourning.
Life says it is the circle of life.
But I'm not. I feel responsible. Look, we all are born and die. I don't want to be any part of the death part.
Says I agree that the raccoons need extra space for peanuts. So I think saving it for them and no birdseed makes perfect sense.
But
Says I think we have exhausted the first 21 options and may need to go to the next one.
I know you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. We're going to get it figured
Spectre
out.
says, oh, it's a pretty, lunch.
I know. And here's the thing. I don't dislike cat. I'm not a cat guy. I'm not a cat guy.
Michael Beast Mode Dorkety says, kid, oh look mom, it's a bird next to a cat. Our mom, it's eating the bird.
It's he's eating the
Says
bird.
they're probably also taking care of the less desirable rodents around.
You know what? Maybe they got freaking food everywhere. I mean, they literally have food everywhere, and they decide to get on my daggum feeder. I'm just saying. I gotta figure something out. I mean, that's why we got all this pretty artwork sitting around it. 9.5. I shit you not. Check this out. I literally built this.
Jock says, lol.
I literally built this thing. You see this? I call this beautiful piece of artwork right there. I call that, stay the hell off my damn feeders, you sorry ass cat, and quit eating my damn birds. That is the official artistic name for that piece right there. That's what it is. Everybody, oh, that's cool.
9.5 says at Reckless Rat, you better check your 6 lol.
That's cool. Look, Hula put some artwork up there.
Jock
Yeah.
says, tell us how you really feel, Hula.
I'm so damn sick of them damn cats. I'm not even lying. I am over them damn cats. You know, I mean, I feed this little bastards, and you're gonna eat my birds. Sorry, I can't. I feel responsible. I feel completely responsible for it. All right, I'm off my high horse. Uh-oh, they're on cam 1. We got them on cam 1, so that's 4 now. 4 raccoons. I love counting raccoons.
Kenneth says, I'm waiting for the towers behind you to get done, lol.
Yeah, I need to get those done. We're going to get into official get shit done mode where I'm not going to dig into. Well, I got one project that I'm going to get into, but I'm going to start going through the shop and we're going to start finding projects and we're going to finish the damn things. We're going to finish them, get them out. Finish it, get it out. Finish it, get it out. Yeah, we got to. We got to. See, this cam placement is perfect. You can hear them munching. You know, you got a good. They're cute as all get out. I like the squirrels better. And if Dandelion's listen, Dandelion, I did put an extra scoop of. That's a lot of peanuts out there.
9.5 says the raccoons around here are very wary of people. This is a very rural area and they're not like the ones in the city where they'll just stare right at you, lol.
Yeah, well, they know when the lights comes off, they take off running. You know, the girls come out, they take off running. Now, I have sat out there.
Says, don't blame you, Panda, I like peanuts also.
I like them peanuts too.
9.5 says right.
Yeah, but ours is kind of mixed. They're not overly scared of you, but they're also not like they come up and let you pet them. Kind of thing. I do like my raccoons. I just need these guys here. I need these guys to play nice with my squirrels at night. Don't go knocking on this condo over here. And you'll be literally 9. You'll be sitting there, and there's another hole over here, and then you'll see a raccoon arm coming in. It's just waving back and forth like
Reckless Rat says not scared but like their distance.
trying to grab something, and the squirrel makes sound like, what the f is that? It's a giant arm. I can totally get it. If I woke up and I saw a giant arm coming in the door of my bedroom, I'd be shitting myself too. That and decide like, hey, I probably need to quit drinking whatever I drank that night because that's horrible. Don't do it. I love my squirrels and my raccoons. All right. We got sidetracked. We just totally did a squirrel thing right there.
9.5 says we have a mama deer and 3 babies that have been driving our dogs bonkers.
Oh yeah.
Reckless Rat says like a scene out of King Kong.
Exactly.
Just don't eat the worm.
Don't eat the. I tell you what. I've gotten to the point in my life. I don't drink the tequila that has a worm in it because I don't have to drink the tequila that has a worm in it. I drink the stuff that you put a little bit of ice in it and you sip on it. That's what I do. I'm way too old for that shit. I'm way too damn old for that shysta. I don't know how much further we're going to go. I'm kind of just, I want to do some thinking.
9.5 says a ha ha ha.
True story. True story. All right, I know you. This is my fancy smancy high dollar camera. I know you're going to go in here like so, actually like so. We're going to open that hole up. We're going to call it the Eye of Langor. No, you're not the right one. You're the one I'm going to use. You're the one I'm going to use. I think it'll make a giant mess with this
Last
then-
Hurrah Adventures says my mom has a bottle of tequila with the worm in it that we have never tried, lol.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it's there, hoorah, I'd have to try it. I ain't lying. I'd have to try it because like everybody like, I ain't trying. Don't bring it here. Let's quit bullshitting. Let's go. Ain't nothing there but fear and air. Pfft, there's the air. So this needs to mount on.
Kenneth
How
says
is
he
this?
drinks the kind with the devil shot.
Yes, 100%. That's the devil's cut. It's got the devil's cut in it. Where is that? I lost my destructions. There it is.
9.5 asks, do you like mezcal hula? Spectre says the eye of
Mezcal.
Mongol will also make sure they're well hydrated.
What's mezcal? The fuck is this? Am I clicking on something else that doesn't?
Jock says mezcal.
Mezcal. What is? I'm not sure what mezcal. Oh, you're the wrong one. You go bye-bye. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you either. We're looking at this. We're looking at this. What is mezcal? I know I've heard of it. I'm just not 100% sure what it is.
Spectre says mezcal is some high test tequila. Kilroth says mezcal, pronounced mezcal.
Mezcal. Mezcal. No, I don't think I have. Don't think I have. All right, so 14, 15.
Jock says mezcal is a traditional Mexican spirit made from the heart, pina, of various agave plants, known for its distinctive smoky flavor from being roasted in earthen pits, with all tequila being a type of mezcal, but mezcal being a broader category using many agaves and methods. Kilroth says similar, same agave plant, less toasted, I think.
I got you. I would try it. I've got, as long as it's a good sipping tequila. I like.
9.5 says it's like the scotch of tequila, lol.
Got you. It's like Jose Cuervo or that's gut rot. Another, what's that one that Patron? Everyone's like, oh, Patron. That stuff is freaking horrible. That's horrible. Patron is just horrible. It's flat out horrible. Not a fan at all.
Jock says so all bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon situation.
Ah, makes sense. Okay, that does in fact make more sense. That does. All right, this is made to move back and forth.
9.5 says Hornitos FTW.
Hornitos? Hornitos. I don't know if I ever had a Hornitos.
Jock asks what kind of toes.
The horny kind.
9.5 says I don't imbibe anymore, but that was my choice.
I am a addictivo. I am a huge addictivo.
9.5 says it Jock.
That and Don Julio's 1942. I like a good Don Julio's 1942. That Big IC turned me onto that. That's some good stuff. You can sit there and sip on that stuff. If you can sip on it, that's what I like.
9.5 says Don Julio is nice.
Yeah, I like Don
Jock
Julio's.
asks, is that what Big Guy brought?
That is what Big IC brought. Well, yeah, when we were in, he brought it with, yeah, hold on, you were there, right? Were you there when we all met up in Tennessee? No, did you make that? I think you were. We were sitting on the back patio at Purple's house. Big old cigar
Jock
and that.
says yeah and TN.
Okay,
Jock
yeah.
says yup.
That was it. That was that $high bottle of tequila that Big IC
Kilroth
brought.
says Brian Cranston has a mezcal brand that I've heard is a good sipping one.
Okay. If it's sipping,
Purple
I'm
says
in.
yeah, but he was mostly in the house with the girls.
Gotcha.
Jock says I split my time half inside and half outside. 9.5 says the drink I miss the most is a Hemingway daiquiri, which is like a limy with rum, not a sugary blended mess lol.
I got you. I don't like the sugary, fruity stuff. I just never was a big fan of that myself. This is your BB.
Jock says I just stick with my sweet tea. 9.5 says it's way less sweet.
I stick with my sweet tea. You're gangster like that, my friend. You are in fact gangster like that. Where are all these damn parts? 14, 15.
9.5 says at Jock I drink a lot of coffee lol.
14.
Can I ask you, if you won all the money, what would you do with it?
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Last Hurrah Adventures says sweet tea is my drink of choice as well. Annie Vogel says I'll stick to hot chocolate.
Stick to hot chocolate. Hey, I like me some good hot chocolate. Annie
Vogel says with little marshmallows.
I gotta have a lot of little marshmallows though, because half of them are gone in a few minutes. I mean, you gotta lay the marshmallows down. Lay down, marshmallow. This looks like a job for Underdog. I'm trying to see how they
Says
kind
some
of.
these silly British streams make fun of my fondness of sweet iced tea.
Oh, shame on them. They call a cookie a biscuit too. I wouldn't take no shit off that. A cookie's a cookie. Sorry, Reckless. No offense, but a cookie's a cookie. And then they try to tell us that we're calling it the wrong damn thing. My favorite answer that I heard, I kid you not, I thought the best answer, it was Cubby.
Jock says, I know those darn ruffians.
Cubby said, look here, just a little quick heads up. There was this big old war a long time ago that says we could call it
I beg
down.
your pardon, sir, but you were in error.
No. We won this big old war a long time ago that said we could pretty much call a cookie a cookie. I mean, just, sorry. We can fact check that, not fake news.
Jock says, lol.
Big Ussy said that. I mean, Cubby said that. I'm like, dude, I'm going to steal that. We happened to win this little war a while back that actually says we can call a cookie a cookie. And you really can't say shit about it. You know, I thought that was pretty damn funny.
Jock says, we still love you, Ratty.
We do. You're one of us, Reckless. You're one of us, sir. You're an honorary
Jock
Texan.
says, but you all do talk funny.
You talking about Reckless Rat? Yes, they do kind of talk. I like how they talk. I like the fact that it's a little different than ours. I really, honest to God, think it's cool as hell. And you know what's also cool as hell? When I hear somebody from the UK use y'all.
9.5 exclaims chili and cornbread muffins are almost ready. Thanks for the company and entertainment, Hula and
That
chat.
sounds good. That sounds good. Well, you have a good one. You take care, ma'am. And y'all be
Jock
sure to.
says, yawl is such a good word.
It is. You know what? I've done heard a couple of British, the same people getting on to me about calling stuff
Jock
cookie
says it's a
cookie.
perfectly good contraction.
It is. I love it. I want to say I heard Grumble say reckon one time. I can almost swear I heard Grumble say reckon. I said, did he just say reckon? I think I reckon he did. I reckon that boy did just say reckon.
Reckless Rat says no, yawl does not have the required inflection over here.
It does.
Says show enough.
Show enough, yo. Show enough, yo. I thought it was pretty damn funny. I literally enjoyed that. Probably more than I should have, but I really, really, really enjoyed that. So I swear to the good Lord above, I think he just said reckon. I know I've heard him say y'all. I know I've heard him say y'all. And of course, I was inside like one of us. One of us. This has to have something to do with this. How does this? I'm trying to figure out these pieces because I don't get different views of how I can utilize what they had to
Jock
make.
says when I travel overseas, I have had people not able to pin down where I am from until I say yawl.
Oh,
They
really?
Pin me for someone from the South US. Reckless Rat says now you know why we exported him. Also, Woodburning says biscuit means twice baked. So our biscuits are, cookies are once baked.
You can put whatever kind of thing you want to. If I go down to the grocery store and I go down the cookie aisle and I go down and the package says
Jock
cookies.
says bless your heat.
Yeah.
Jock says heart.
It says chocolate chip cookies. Guess what? I'm taking home chocolate chip cookies. Is what I'm doing. Now you can go to another area. You can buy those pre-made biscuits, and you usually have those for breakfast. Unless you get some of those.
Lawson Woodturning says it's Italian.
Is it really? Well, we're not Italian either. We're American, and we they're cookies. They're cookies, y'all. They're cookies, y'all. Okay, that.
Jock says Italian.
Italian. Italian. I feel like there's something missing here. I'm going to have to build something. I may have to build something. To be completely honest, I may have to build something.
Lawson Woodturning says you call scones biscuits, which are once baked.
Um,
And the cake.
We don't use scones at all. You call
Annie
scones
Vogel
biscuits?
says digestives.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Annie.
Jock says biscuits and scones are two different things.
It's like the digestive. It was like a cookie.
Lawson Woodturning says sorry, yawl.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. Sorry,
Reckless Rat says you
y'all.
have to speak slower. I'm using a translation book.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, it's funny, man. That's funny. All right, that. Something goes on this here. What goes on this here? What goes on is here? This has to have something to do with it here. This has to maybe go on
Jock
like
says
this.
the closest thing that Europeans know to our buttermilk biscuits are scones, but they're still different.
Them buttermilk biscuits.
Lawson Woodturning asks, would you call a biscotti or cookie?
A what? What is a biscotti?
Annie Vogel says digestives are British biscuits.
They taste to me like a little cookie with not a lot of a little bit of sweetness to it, and you could dip it in. It reminded me of a cookie. Look, we done lost everybody. I didn't see numbers going down. They said that hula
Jock
guy.
says the hard cookies that you get on airlines.
And by the way, I do like digestives, and I think it odd that it's called digestive. I know there's a reason they're called digestive, but it's the first time I ate something that had a little bit of sweet that you could dip in coffee and munch on, and it's called a digestive. That just seems very odd to me. That's just, it's just not norm for us. That's just not norm at all. But look here, I openly and called it. I didn't call them a biscuit though. I called it a cookie, digestive cookie. Because if I went to work and I said, hey, I had digestive last night.
Hurrah Adventures says coffee is my digestive lol.
I know, right? If I go to work and say, hey, man, I had me some digestives with coffee. And they're like, what's wrong with you?
Kilroth says biscotti is the hard long cookies dipped in chocolate at Italian restaurants.
I remember those.
Lawson
Okay.
Woodturning asks, have I put my foot in it?
I don't know. I haven't put my foot in it, though. I haven't quite figured out to put my foot in it. I'm going to be honest. That one doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Unless I stuck my toe in it. Or, the big funny thing, like, oh, that's really good. Oh, I stuck my finger in it. Basically, I just, that's why it's so good. I mean, we use.
Jack says I prefer to not have feet in my food.
I didn't tell you, I don't like feet, period, in the first place, to be completely honest. I am not a feet guy at all.
Annie Vogel says biscotti is baked twice, so Italian biscuit.
And if it makes you sleep better at night.
Kenneth says work would think your ass went off the deep end.
Dude, they already think that half the time anyway, to be completely fair. They already think that half the time. Attach the attach part 13.
Says putting your foot in it is where you say something you should have, like ruining a surprise.
Yeah,
Putting
yeah.
your foot in your mouth.
Yeah, that's how I was thinking. They were talking about something different at Jacques' work, and I'm with Jacques. I would be confused with it as well. This goes into part 13. You stick these in part 13. I'm about ready to just go have me a Jameson's, what I'm thinking. I don't even see a part 13.
Annie Vogel says I've made them before. They twice baked.
This doesn't say part 13. I'm assuming this is 13. You know what? We're going to sleep on it. It kind of I was hoping to be a little further along with this than we are. It's 14, 15. What the heck is 13? I'm running out of parts.
Jock says that sounds like an excellent plan.
There's 14. I don't see a 15. I see an ACAA.
Graham says power us out, so I had better reserve my batteries.
Oh,
Have a
Graham's.
great evening, y'all.
Take care, ma'am. Take care, Graham. Let's give a big shout out to
Jock
Graham's.
asks, do you want a reminder for silicone in Discord Hula?
Please. Please, I can maybe. Tomorrow is my. God, I
Jock
hope
says
tomorrow.
take care, Grams.
I hope tomorrow's a half day. I'm not even lying. Chat, I have put in so much more hours.
Reckless Rat says the camera fitting might need MacGyvering.
Yeah,
Phil Roth
I'm
says
really.
already needed the sealer, so makes sense to wait and do it later.
Yeah.
Graham says I will.
Grant, I may or may not see you tomorrow. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some MacGyvering. It's gonna have to happen. What I really ought to do, you know what? Okay. What I need to do first, I'm gonna take my medicine and grab me a drink. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me take my medicine, grab me a nightcap. We made some pretty good progress, babe, but we run into a few issues. My first issue is the person that messed with my OCD about freaking numbering stuff in the right way. You don't put 7 with 5 and with 3. I mean, that just makes absolutely no damn sense. Well, no, there's some 2s in there. That's just the numbers that I picked up at the moment. But there's more than that there.
Kenneth says, man, what am I going to do on my first day off?
Kenneth, you're rubbing that shit in again. Babe, you know how many people didn't come into stream today and say, you know what, my
John
last
says
day.
reminder dropped in Discord with a screenshot of the recommended material.
Thank you, sir.
You want to hear something funny?
Uh-oh, I'm live right now, so don't you?
No.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. So our group chat with all the girls, you know, everybody's showing their Christmas bacon and stuff for Saturday. I said, I just ate cereal and watching TV. Hashtag winning. High five.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I'm not even hungry. I forgot they had a lunch thing.
Kenneth says LMAO, he had his headphones on, my bad lol.
I do have you. Oh, you trying to be sneaky? What's it?
In the White House, closed offices.
Jog
Christmas
asks, did
Eve,
you go to
Thursday,
Homeless
and
Depot
Friday,
or
so I get
Slows?
all my leave back.
Oh, really? So you get?
I'll have to work Monday and Tuesday.
You know, all y'all
5
people.
days off for free.
You know what?
Electrifying _ radio
You know
says
what?
lol.
Y'all, that's what am I missing?
Let me see.
Oh, I know one.
Yeah.
I know which one it is. Sorry.
I can tell by looking.
Everybody's been bragging. They're like, you know, my last day is till January 5th. I'm like, that's bullshit.
I just work Monday and Tuesday.
Marisol says he was missing a beer.
I just work Monday and Tuesday next week. I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Congratulations.
I know. You know
Reckless
what?
Rat says I asked for a day off and got a solid stare.
Yeah, thanks for the day off.
No,
Reckless
it
asked for a
says
day
Indian
off and
hula.
just solid stare. Well, here's the thing. My lead tech, he wanted to take Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And he never does that.
Marisol
And-
Wiki says, I mean, you get the responsibilities and salary.
Yeah. Lucky me. I get that salary.
Ruger Wife says, I do have wed off.
I got Thursday, but here's the thing. I worked Sunday, or did I Saturday? So I am not using PTO for Christmas Day. So that part is where the salary is going to work really well because I am not using PTO for Christmas Day because I worked today.
You worked on the weekend.
I worked on the weekend on top of that. That should be like double time. That should be
Conrad
like
says,
2
I'm
days.
not sure if we are off Wednesday or Friday yet. Probably, but got to wait to see.
Well,
Marisol Wiki says, I accept the dirty looks and the bless your heart for this. You did this to yourself.
You know-
Annie Vogel says I am working until the half day on Wednesday and then back at it the following Monday.
Maurizio
Kenneth
said
says
you
we get
did
paid
this to
holiday for
yourself.
it.
You did this to yourself, Maurizio?
I did find this one. It was a
Oh,
little crappier one, but
yeah.
you just need to charge it.
That is clearly not enough. Bad when you pour something like, that's not enough. I'm almost out of Jameson. Oh, I got the other Jameson in there. Sweet. All right. Hey, you know what? Hashtag Duck's got all kinds of treats in here.
Marisol Wiki says pour another ounce.
Well, I put 2 cubes and 2
Kenneth
fingers.
says if it makes you feel and better the 26th, I have to work 15 hours at the other job.
That makes me feel so much better. You know what? I take away everything I said. I feel so much better knowing that now. I am gonna.
Bobby 1971 USA says a Texas hula part of me is really happy that I'm disabled and don't have to work, but other parts of me wish I can go back to work, but my brother and I will be doing woodshop soon.
Oh, that's cool.
Marisol Wiki says it's a 3-finger day, just ask who.
Hey, babe. So I just showed there was two glass, 2 cubes of ice, and 2 fingers from a drink. And Rizzo said, "Well, go ask who if it's a 3-finger night." you ought to hear. You know, I said that.
Kenneth says Lord LMAO.
I said that to Hoovy. She goes, shocker. Okay. I needed that laugh right there. That was flat out hilarious. Well, my wife goes, shocker.
Annie
girl's-
Vogel says that what she said.
That is
She said
exactly
they
what.
added the silicone reminder along with the link to the recommended product on Home Depot's website and the Island Bay numbers in the T-Town location.
Let's go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now,
Kenneth says better get the baby oil in plastic out.
The Bisque Queen and baby oil. That's why I used to do that to Duck all the time. Chat, I did something today. Did you ever do something that was so damn funny that you laugh for like 5-10
Jock says
minutes?
now you just have to remember to go there and get the darn stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is something. I did something today at lunch because we had lunch at work, and then I rushed home and I wrapped the Duck's gift and Hoop's gift. Right, I got 2 gifts, and I was like, I'm a big boy. I'm gonna do it on my lunch. I did it on my lunch today, right? So, little backstory. Are y'all ready for this? Really quick. My daughter, my youngest daughter, has not called me dad or daddy since she was in junior high. You know, she said apparently something happened that extremely weirded her out. What's funny is Hoop never really uses like the daddy thing, or she never does. But apparently something happened in high school or junior high where she quit. I have been Fadre since Duck's been in junior high. True story. And you know, and here's another thing. If you're not doing something to creep your kids out from time to time, are you really doing it right? I got to throw it out there. If you're not doing something from time to time to completely creep your daughter out, are you really doing it right? I think it's a fair question. All right. So I was wrapping Miss Hoop's gift, right?
Dandelion 88 says lol.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. So I wanted to put something besides Randy. You know, that's her real name, you know. And then, so I put, first thing that came to my mind is my hot-ass wife. That's what I put, my hot-ass wife. And you know what makes it so funny? It's usually every year Ducks in One pretty much gives everybody their gifts. Like, here you go, here you go, here you go. So Duck's going to read every single one of these. And then she's going to say, I laughed so damn hard. I literally laughed so damn hard when I wrote that out. Paisley and Rebel was they were in the living room. They looked at me like I lost my damn mind. That was some funny shit. I don't care who you are. And you're welcome to borrow that, guys. I mean, read it out loud. I just literally started cackling. She may drop it. I literally just busted out. That would be 100%. Because I literally said, you know, I'm not going to put Randy on there. I said, no, I'm going to put my hot-ass wife on there, you know. I could have put my bride, you know, something like that. But I thought hot-ass wife. I said, you know, let's go ahead and stir the pot a little bit, you know, because we do creep Duck out a good bit. And then instantly I had the thought and I just wrote it out. And I didn't even give it time to think. It's like when you say something and you realize, oh, shit, I just said that. It was one of those moments, but I wrote it out. And as soon as I saw it, I just started I was cackling. It was the funniest damn thing. Paisley and Rebels looking at me like, the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm over just rolling. I thought it was the funniest damn thing ever. So there you go, guys. If you want to creep your kids out, and you do that for one of your wives. You just have, I don't know, one of these years she will have a friend boy over during Christmas, man. You must have something similar than that. You may very well be, but hey, I don't mind. You know the bad part about it, yeah, Hoop is worse about it than I am. Hoop is worse about it. She throws things out like, oh, wow, you just said that. I mean, and she does that on the regular. I mean, there's something I really can't even. Pretty much already has a son-in-law. Yeah, we already got one, man. That is too daggone funny. Yeah, she got a 1.5. That dude's like 6'8". 6'8". Oh, and by the way, babe, if you're listening. Your daughter said something I found odd yesterday, and I'm going to pass along to you real quick. She was asking about a third monitor, and I said, yeah, sweetheart, you can have one of these. I got some extra monitors. I'm redoing the office, right? Yeah, Pony's been cut from the herd. Brandon hasn't applied yet. And she said, hey, can I use one of those? I said, yeah, you'll have to get one, like a monitor stand for 3. She said, yeah, it would really help me out. You know, she's going back to college. I could have the 3 monitors and stuff like that for next year when I'm going through college. And I was like, wait, I didn't say anything. I said, yeah, sure, sweetheart. And I was thinking, wait a minute. Sweet Thing is literally going to lawyer school. She's literally, her Sweet Thing is a very, very smart guy, and he's going to be a lawyer. You know, I am not the smartest man in the world, Jacques, but that's what I kind of had a feeling. So, but here's the thing. I see renter's agreement being broken in the room. Resort consider, yes, Miss Ruger. But the funny part, well, I wouldn't say the funny part about it. I know, she said it. And here's the thing, I can't argue too much. No more free rent. I mean, if she's going to school, I'm not going to knock her. If she's going to school, I'll support her. You know, and she's, but I heard her say the other day, she said, no, Garrett, I told you I am not moving in with you or living with you until we get married, period. So I guess maybe he's going to go down there and go to college, and she's going to hang out when they can, kind of thing. But yeah, I heard that yesterday, babe. I just want to make sure you knew that as well. She exactly said, I can have the 3rd monitor next year when I'm going to school for college. I can use that. I was like, oh, yeah, sweetheart. I told her, you're going to have to get you like a monitor stand for it. I ain't buying you one. I ain't got one. I ain't getting you one. You got to get that. I'm like, oh, I'll get that. It's no big deal. I don't pay rent or anything, so I mean, I got the extra money. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it's no big deal. You know, it's like I'm paying rent, electricity, gas, trash, water. Megan would no, she's getting her own. Yeah. Yeah, he is going to law school. Yeah, I do that way too well, man. She wants to be a history teacher. Which that actually, not going to lie, that kind of makes me she wants to be a history teacher for high school students. Which I found very odd. For high school students. But she's very, very passionate about history. Just saying, I wonder why, you know. She's very, very, they'll be talking to her, yeah. She loves history, you know, and she's heard me saying forever, you know, those who choose to forget history are destined to relive it. And it's really important to learn history. You don't have to be the smartest guy in the room. If you know a little bit of history, knowing that we tried this here, and that didn't work, it's a good chance it ain't going to work. You know, I mean, yeah, so, and she's very passionate about it. So, I don't know. I mean, she never really was she had some really good history teachers in school, in high school, and a couple of them were like cool as hell. And they were always her favorite classes, forever and always. Who in the hell? 1 second, chat. Shh. It was already muted. That was Congressman Lathan telling me about things going on, and he wanted to tell me more about it, but I didn't have time because I felt like it was a pre-recording and I'm busy. Well, that's James.
John says, oh well, wasn't it nice of him?
I know. I mean, I totally get the whole heartfelt thing. I mean, it sounds so recorded. It's like, the problem is,
Kenneth says not the smartest guy in the room, but
yeah, not the smartest guy in the room, but I can tell that was a pre-recorded thing, without a doubt. No, but no, Duck's got really passionate about it, and she had really good teachers. And then, I mean, little things like us going to Fort Sumter, the day when she had pity on Dad, she felt so bad because Dad was going to go. We were Myrtle Beach. Was it Myrtle Beach? Yeah, Myrtle Beach, and I wanted to go down to Charleston because I wanted to go see the Yorktown and Fort Sumter. And nobody, and I'm good. And she said, I'll go with you. I said, sweetheart, you don't have to go. I know you'd rather go shopping. She's like, no, I want to go. And I call her shenanigans.
Congressman is a customer at our shop once. Dude was not bad.
I get that. Well, she said, no, I really want to go. And I'm like, okay, if you want to go, you can come, you know. So we got there, and we were in the middle. I think we were on at Fort Sumner. You know, we done rode the ferry over, dolphins swimming over, and we're checking it out. And she said, "Oh, she had a confession." No, we did a couple of things, and then she said, "I got a confession, Dad. I feel sorry for you." And I was like, "Well, the truth shall set you free." See, I felt sorry for you. You were going by yourself, and I didn't want you to go by yourself. And I said, "Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm a big boy, and I'd have had just a good time. I can entertain myself. I will make a friend or two while I'm there doing it anyway." So, long story short, but she becomes so fat. She said, "I'm telling you this because I am so glad I came here instead of going shopping. This is," and she just went on and on. We had a blast. We went to the Fort Sumner, completely did all the tours. She was all about that right there. And then we went to the Yorktown, did that, and then they had a Vietnam reenact, like a camp. They remade a camp. So you go through, it's like actually being in a Vietnam camp for the U.S. troops. So that little history thing there, she just ate that shit up. I did. I know. I was like, "Yeah, this is good as hell. Let's go." You know. So, and I think that's where it just keeps sparking and sparking and sparking, you know. So, I don't know. She got to go to the USS Texas with us when we did the Anchors Away tour with World of Warships. She was there for that. She loved the fire of that. I think she was, no, she was stuck with us on that. No, Duck was not with us. I don't think she was with us when we went to the USS Alabama. I can't remember.
Kenneth says Hula was doing his fangirl thing.
Well, hey, look, I like history. Look, man.
Reckless Rat says, "I think you would love the Tower of London tour."
I would, in fact, love the
Jock
Tower of
asks,
London.
"Did Wolf go with you on that one?"
Yes. Yeah, Wolf was there.
Reckless
Loke.
says, "Yup."
Yeah, Loke was there. Wolf was there. Loke's mom was there.
Ruler
And
Wife asks, "Does Angel from Florida need to send you a refill?"
no, I'm good. I can get some more. I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Jock says, "Lol."
I'm not gonna say no. I sure do love Angel from Florida, without a doubt. No, I'm good. I'm good. The oh man, what was I thinking? I was thinking. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's when Hoop.
Olafab says, "Hey gang."
Hey,
Jock
what's
says,
up,
"That
mate,
was
Fab?"
freaking hilarious.
Which one? Oh, Angel from Florida? Yes. You know, hey, look, like I said earlier, ain't like I'm bullshit. I am not the smartest person in the room. Maybe now I'm the smartest person in this room, but it's debatable. It's debatable. I totally get it. It's debatable.
Jock says, "Yes."
Yeah, that was funny. I just misread it for the record. I just misread. I thought it said Angel from Florida, and I did kind of. For folks who don't know,
1971 USA says at Texas Hula, "When I was around 3 or 4-ish, I was on the USS Constitution, Old Ironside."
oh, that Duck wants to go to Old Ironside so bad. In fact, we're gonna have to just take her. I want to see it too, but that is like a bucket list for her. She wants to go to the Constitution so bad, so bad. She's always talking about it. So yeah, that's going to be one of those. I got to take her up there. I really want to take her up there just go see it. You know, I don't know, maybe kind of a. I don't know. I don't think Hoop would say no. But hey, we're going on a road trip. And here, I didn't discover. I think my wife's absolute favorite thing to do is travel. That's the one thing that gets her more excited than anything else.
Bob D 1971 USA says, "I want to go back."
I want to go just see it for once. There's a lot of things in that area I want to go
Jock
see.
says it is a cool ship to see.
Yeah. I
Olafab
definitely.
says that Lade does look pretty smart.
You know, hold on. She is. You know, Luna the Laguna is a very smart lathe. Often more smarter than I am. I admit it. But we did say person, not badass. Now, if I said the smartest badass in this room, it'd probably be Luna would probably be me. But no, just the smartest person. Yeah, I think I got a fighting chance, maybe? I don't know.
Annie Vogel says, "I got kicked off the Constitution back in school."
Hold on. You got kicked off the Constitution, Annie? Hold on. Did you get on the USS Constitution and start the whole biscuit cookie thing? Because I'm here to tell you, that's probably not the place to pick that fight. If that happened...
Annie Vogel says it's a local school trip for us here.
Oh, hold on. I got the wrong Annie mixed up. Sorry. Y'all don't... How did you get kicked off the Constitution? What did you do? I got you mixed up with the Scottish Annie. Not bad. That's so horrible.
Jock asks, "Did you have to walk the plank?"
I think they just shot them out the cannons then. They didn't make them what, they just load them in the cannon. What? Yeah, load them in the cannon. Just get them in the damn cannon. I'm like the fuse myself. I don't know.
Annie Vogel says no, it was a class trip.
It was a class trip. How did you get kicked off the Constitution? I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, literally, that's a story
Jock
that
asks,
you
did
could...
you start humming the British national anthem?
There's that. I mean, what did you do to get kicked off the USS Constitution? Now, I gotta know. I gotta know why you got kicked off the USS Constitution. I mean, is it something like, I don't know, Ozzy Osbourne and the Alamo kind of thing? I mean, because if it's that kind of thing, I don't know, or I don't know.
Diana Leora exclaims meowdy hoo.
Well, hi Diana, how are you doing? Started in the British national anthem.
Annie Vogel says in the class decided to be meatheads.
The class decided to be meatheads, but you got kicked off. Hold on, did the whole class get kicked out? Or you were like a part of a group that was just effing up really bad? And so, you know what, get all these little shits off this damn. Get these little shits off this
Jock says 4 flipping years, sir.
Jock. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Jacques, are you coming in for the staff meeting? I'm really kind of stoked about the staff meeting. This is going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for the staff meeting. We already got Mexican night. We're going to have Cajun night. And I think we're going to do chicken spaghetti.
Annie Vogel says the whole class.
The whole class. So there's a whole herd of little shits.
Jock says, well, I have to bring grams, don't I?
Oh, you do? Oh, sorry. Man, dude, I do apologize. I've got so much in my mind here lately. I'm losing track on this and that. There's only so much room for shit. I've realized there's only so much room inside this damn thing.
Diana Leora says sleepy girl today, but the week kinda kicked my rear. Sierra XD.
Oh, let's go.
Jock says it is all good. Electrifying_radio says have a great night time for me to head for bed.
All right, radio, you be good. Take care. I said CEO Noah. CEO Noah. CEO Noah. Annie, you couldn't straighten those kids up. So, hey, look here. We're on the Constitution. Straighten your shit up.
Kenneth says, can we buy a ticket for the staff meeting? Ha ha ha.
Can you buy tickets to the staff
Jock
meeting?
says, but yes, assuming that all goes to plan, I will be there with one lovely grams in tow.
Sweet. You know what, Kenneth? I will run that by administration. I'll run it by administration. Her name is Hoop. I feel like I know the answer, but I will run it by. He's like you get everything set up for so many people, which we're gonna. I'm not sure.
D1971 USA says at Texas Hula, when I was on the ship, I got to go inside the captain quarters. Since they knew I was disabled, they said go ahead, and I did.
Oh, nice! How cool, man! Look at you, special treatment. Hey, how do you say that name? CEO Noah. Is it Cianoa? Cianoa? How do you pronounce that? Thank you for that follow. Come on in. Welcome to the shop. We're not doing crap right now. I do have one hell of a squirrel condo in the process of being built for our critter stream. I got to figure out where the camera's going to go in the... That's pretty damn cool. Oh, chat. All right, since I'm squirreling all over the place, let's go ahead and talk another one. You ever have a moment in your life that you realize you are a complete, total ignorant dumbass? I mean, literally. I mean, you're just stupid. You're like, not necessarily stupid. You didn't, yeah, sometimes you're just dumb. Why didn't you think of that?
Jock says yup.
Why didn't you not think of that?
Jock says all the time.
Yeah, me too, Jacques. It's happening more and more. So here's the thing. The skinny, okay?
Two-stepping says, hey, sexy lady, Oppum hula style.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
Bob D1971 USA says at Texas Hula, yeah, haha, every time I wake up, JK.
Okay, so here's the thing. Do y'all remember when I was installing our squirrel condo on a 16-foot ladder? And I mention it quite often because it's a true story. I got halfway up that. I don't do heights, in case anybody wonders. I don't do heights. I got halfway up that damn ladder with a freaking condo.
Annie Vogel says you're really not alone.
Well, thank you, Annie. Because I literally, I had one of those most bonehead, ignorant freaking moments. It's like you hear it, you're like, God, I'm stupid. Anyway, so I'm literally lugging the squirrel condo. And I'm going up the steps. And I don't like heights. And I said, you know what? This is the most ignorant damn thing I've done in a long time. What's wrong? But I was already there. I was committed. Went up the ladder. I got the squirrel condo set. Didn't like it. I was cussing, and I probably should have turned. I think I did turn the volume down on the Cam 1 because I know I was just like, I was the dad on the Christmas Story, you know, when he's fighting I was that guy. And it was a pain in the ass, scary as hell, didn't like it. I was like, this is stupid. I'm going to freaking fall. I'm going to be like, and then I read the instructions and recommendations from the folks who made that dude right there, right? And what they highly recommended way to get the squirrel condo up there. You're on the right path, Shop. Because as soon as I read it, we highly recommend to get the squirrel condo into location, use this particular pulley system to get it up in the freaking air. And I was like, that's one of those moments that I realized I'm an ignorant son of a bitch sometimes. I literally, so guess what I did? Hold up. I ain't lying. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, hold on. So I've already figured out, God, I'm ignorant. Look, I tell you what, sometimes the best lessons are the lessons you learn hard the way and then realize you're just ignorant as shit. So this came with the rope. This came with the actual pulley. It actually comes with a carabiner that you can say put on said pulley. And then all you got to do is climb a ladder and put an eyelet, screw an eyelet in. Click it on. This much higher than where you're going to borrow a sit. Absolutely not. The hell's wrong with you? I ain't going up there. And basically, the eyelet's already up there. So when I need to take the damn thing down, guess what? I go to the eyelet. I click this back on there. Attach it back to my, unhook it. Lower it down. Yeah, man.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Now, there's a smart guy right there. Anyway, you can turn to... I was so... Big brain. I know. Do you know what? The West Coast, seriously, I was like, I am so fucking stupid. I'm so stupid. Big IC, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, you need a cherry pick. Yeah, you would. You would. Real man of genius. This right here. You know the ass kicking part? This was $12. This was $12. Oh my God, I am just stupid. I am not the smartest guy in the room right now at all. Big, I say, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Oh God, I remember reading it, and I literally was like, son of a bitch. I can't believe I didn't. God.
Jock says you can also throw a line over a high branch and just hoist it up that way.
You could.
Big
You
Guy
could.
asks, I'm doing well, sir. How is everyone?
I'm doing good, Big I say. Hey, 2-7, thank you, man.
I'm just kidding.
So see you, yeah. Man, hey, look, Big I say, look, dude, we have this is our new squirrel condo house that we ordered. It's not done yet. The lid's not done yet.
Jock says the pulley will be much better though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be safer, much safer. So we got
Big Guy
this.
says I was kind of watching. It looks sick.
Oh, I'm excited for it. We got to figure out the cam setup. We got the big boy, badass, Unify, Ubiquity cam. These guys are legit. This is the good shit. Because you know what? I just keep I don't know, doubling down every time I turn around. Like, what are you gonna do? The stream's not working. We're not really having a lot of viewers. I'm doubling down again. So that's what I've been doing, 100%. I mean, every time you try to do something.
Jock asks, do you know the trick on how to sink an eye bolt with a drill?
Yes.
Two-stepping asks, is this condo gonna have the family pictures, etc.?
No. I've thought about it, but I'm going to think about it all the time, free time that I have, which is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller, at least till February. I do not see I don't see things slowing down till February, mid to late, and then it's time to do the staff meeting. Yeah, I don't see things slowing down. Okay, I don't see things slowing down till March. So no, I don't have a lot of free time. So I wanted to. I thought about it. It's a different material. I could have used some of this scrap and test it, come up with new artwork, and
Jock
I was
says
like,
Q2.
yeah, solid Q2. It'd be a solid Q2 for, and then me and Hoop. So just for everybody to know, I think the first weekend in April, Hoop and I are literally falling off the planet. We're going to do our 24th wedding anniversary trip. No stream. I think we're going to do no stream, no nothing. We're just going to disappear for about
Jock
3, 4,
says
5.
good.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5 days. We'll be like, Hula and Hoop who? They're gone. They're MIA. Yeah, they will be totally MIA. We're flying under the radar.
And Big Daddy's dad says April Fools.
Hey, no, it's not going to be an April Fool's.
Diane Leora explains have fun.
Well,
Kenneth
we
says,
will.
Let's just hope the squirrel don't get rowdy in there.
I hope they do get rowdy in there, to be honest with you. So that the one
Two-stepping says disappear to Alaska.
north of Alaska. No, we're not going to Alaska. But we are definitely going off the. Just something that we're not really. We're telling a few folks where we're at, and we're not saying a whole much after that. And we're going to just disappear.
Bob D 1971 USA says at Texas Hula, when you guys come back, I'm going to say this. Oh, where you gone? Lol.
Oh, where you go? Where you been? Where you been? Well, the anniversary falls. Our anniversary's on the 23rd. God, I almost said 24th. That was stupid. I did. You caught me. But it's going to fall in a weird spot. So we decided that we're just going to push it back to, I believe, was it the first weekend in April? Yeah. And we're going to like head out like Wednesday. Come back like Sunday. And then probably take a day off. Recoup. And then, yeah, you should see us at Tuesday after. But I am going to disappear for a weekend. A long weekend. Anyway, I've really enjoyed it. I mean, we actually got some stuff done.
Two-stepping asks when is Euro Escapade?
That's happening in 27.
Jock says this has been fun just chilling.
It has. Well, I mean, we actually got some stuff done. And a Dandelion is literally the hero of the night. I'm going to say, because she found the legit plans. Because I was getting really on the irritated side. I was like, wrong damn plans.
Two-stepping says so 25th anniversary. Gotcha.
Yeah, so the game plan is for our 25th wedding anniversary. For folks who don't know, I mentioned it a couple times. I'll say it again. When we first got married, we had no money. We were 2 broke kids, no money, broke AF. And we had some friends that pitched in and got us a hotel room in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And we had our first night honeymoon in Hot Springs, Arkansas. So what was cool about it is we folks chipped in because we were broke. We were just flat out broke. But we got married. We were living on love, as the song says. And we spent the rest of our honeymoon at her mom's house. I know it sounds weird, but if we got to get out, you know. Anyway, so I thought, how cool would it be 25 years later, you know, me and her like duking it out. I mean, not us, us fighting together against the world, you know, and this challenge and this challenge and this challenge, and dig herself out of a hole.
Two-stepping says it was what it was.
Yeah, digging herself out of the hole and literally growing, working together. Like we're duking it out, you know. With us versus the world as a team. I was like, how cool would it be? What kind of statement could we make to prove to us that, hey, we did it? And so the game plan is we're going to be in Scotland. So the game plan is hopefully.
Two-stepping says the family that grows together stays together.
Yeah. So we're going to. I want to celebrate my wedding anniversary. The same night that somebody else had to pay for my
dad says that is quite an achievement. Congrats to the two of you.
Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I mean, I was spam risk. They actually said spam risk this time. But I was thinking, how cool would it be to two kids who could not afford a hotel room, literally on their wedding, for their honeymoon, to literally stay the night in Edinburgh Castle. And so that's I threw it a hoop. I said, you know what? That would be insane. We literally went from can't afford a hotel room to two Texas folks literally staying the night in Edinburgh Castle. Of course, my kid brother said, you just want to boom boom in the castle. I was like, who does not want to boom boom in the castle? I mean, that's a silly question. 30th for Japan? You know what? I'm not against it. I don't think she would. But by that time, she'd be sick and tired of me. So,
Two-stepping asks, a 30th anniversary is set for Japan, right? Jock
Yeah,
says,
right.
I mean, you would not want OT.
Who would not want to? Because he was expecting me to say something. He said, you just want to boom boom in a castle on your anniversary. Yeah.
Reckless Rat says it's a castle. It's quite sturdy.
It's quite sturdy. Thank you, sir. But the cool part of it, so the game plan is, and you know what's funny? This is really ironic, because our first stint is going to be in Ireland, right? So I want to go to Guinness and I want to go to Jameson, and then I found that about an hour west.
Jock says you would not be the first and certainly not be the last.
I hope not, because that means the world's coming to an end, sir. Because that's the only way that I see that literally coming to an end. Or the castle just disappears. I don't see that happening either. So we're going to go to Jameson and we're going to go to Guinness in Ireland, right? And then we're going to head west. We're going to head west, and I forgot the name of it. Hold on, I'm going to look it up. I don't want to ruin it. Yep, there it is. We're going to literally head west. I already told Hoop it's about an hour drive. I'm not sure how we're going to get there. We'll figure it out. We're going to go to this, Ireland's oldest pub, the official oldest pub in Ireland. So we're going to be going to, is it Sean's? It'd be considered Sean's bar, right? I gotta have a pint there. Just saying, I gotta have a pint there because it is literally the oldest pub in Ireland. I mean,
Jock says yes.
Yeah, so we're going to Sean's bar, and I'm gonna like, hey, does anybody got a cookie?
Bob D 1971 USA says, dude, that would be cool. And
I think it'd be legit as hell because my biggest thing is I always say I want to have a pint in a pub older than my country. And that was my original bucket list, Bob. But it literally has evolved. It literally has evolved. So now I'm like, dude, I can go have a pint in a pub that is the oldest pub in Ireland. It's worth an hour drive. We'll do the hour drive. Well, hell, we get to see stuff. I mean, you literally get to go see stuff. Like, oh, this is cool as hell. So this is what the folks who call a cookie a biscuit. This is how they live. It's cool. But we're going to go do that. And then the next stint.
Asks you gonna try and hit up some of the Twitch fam over there.
Yeah, that's the funny part about it. So the next stint, Jacques, is we're going to go around Edinburgh in Scotland. I see us spending more time in Edinburgh, Scotland area than anywhere else, to be completely honest. We'll be hanging with Johnny Scottish, the Johnny Scottish. So I get to hang out with Johnny Scottish and his wife and their pups. Do all that there. I do see us spending a good solid 3 or 4 days in Scotland area. And of course, one of those nights is going to be Edinburgh Castle, of course. So, and then we get done there. We're going to shoot south. South. We're going to shoot south. And we're going to London. And I get to hang out. I'm going to hug this guy's neck like nobody's damn. I'm going to hug his wife's neck. And I'm going to hang out with Mr. and Mrs. Reckless Rat. I want to hang out with these guys. And we're going to go. Who better to have to give you the ins and outs and the tours and stuff like that of London than like Reckless Rat? That guy is the king of puns. I mean, we're going to hang out with Reckless Rat. And then, Jacques, on top of that, I may have twisted somebody's arm and said, dude, how much would it cost me if I showed up, we hop in a vehicle, you drive me and Hoop around, we go grab lunch, fish and chips, I don't know, and you give me a tour of your area. And I am so proud to say Stats said he would do it. And I'm like, that would be so freaking epic because Stats is such a smart guy. And I would love to really ride around.
Jock exclaims, heck yeah.
Yeah. So Stat said he would do it. So I think that would be insane to hear the history lesson. You know, the little funny, he's got this insanely funny sense of humor. I love his sense of humor.
Bob D 1971 USA says, since I'm part Italian, I always wanted to go see Italy, Sicily, Palermo, since I'm also a fan of the Godfather movies.
There you go. That'd be cool to say. I'm a big fan of the Godfather movies as well. As you
Jock
can
says
tell.
do it on a Thursday.
Do it on Thursday. I will do my absolute best. But I want to see his side, and I just thought how cool to hang out with.
Reckless Rat says, when you come over, hopefully we will have moved and will be closer to Stats than London.
There's that. Well, we're coming. It's coming. Seriously, all bullshitting aside, we were going to buy a home because this was our first. It wasn't a forever home, but it was our first home. We lived in apartments for 5 years. We rented, and then we were in apartments for 5 years. And then this is our first house we bought. And we decided that, hey, we're kind of grown up. Let's go ahead and get us like a forever home kind of thing. And Hoop was actually the one that mentioned it. Like, hey, how about we just put that off 1 year? For 1 year, let's put it off, and let's go take this epic, incredible journey that we'll have memories for the rest of our lives. And I said, you know what, babe? I love that idea. So that's how all this came to be. So that's how serious we are about it. We are dead serious. It's going to happen. In fact, when we get done with our little trip away for our anniversary, whose car's paid off, all that money is going straight into the trip fund. I want it all paid for before I would like to have it all paid for literally by the end of next year. So when we get closer to March, I can go into it knowing this is paid for. It's all paid for. It's, like we may eat peanut butter jelly on a Tuesday, Thursday night, save money. But I'm going to do what I got to do. Because it's like a once in a lifetime kind of thing,
Bob D 1971 USA says, I only lived in about 3 houses, but mostly apartments. I'd love to be able to buy a home somewhere, only if I do I'd rather designate myself, which I know how.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I want something a little out in the country. I want a donkey. Not going to lie. Why do you want to live in the country? I want a donkey. Yes, there you go. That's it. Donkey. I wish I had really good things. He was like, I want yardage or acres. And we can have acres so long as I only mowing about, I don't know, half an acre. I'm good. If I got to mow more than half an acre, I'm out.
Annie Vogel says, my folks had no regrets about what they were able to do with their life together.
Yeah, we don't either. That's the cool part about it. And it's funny as the older I get, the more I realize material things has no, the value does not, the value is not as much there.
Annie Vogel says, travel, have multiple homes, have 2 kids and send them to college.
Yeah, well, take care of your kids. That's an important part of it. But I don't know, make a trip or have this bougie ass damn place that you're literally strapped
Annie
to.
Vogel says, Dad always said he didn't regret anything.
Oh, there you go. Heck yeah. Oh, I got regrets. I mean, not regrets. It's just life lessons.
Stepping says, darn squatters.
Damn. Well, I mean, if she's going to school, I have no problem with it. Now, if she done like blew up and got all this industry and she's got all these clients and she's making all this buku money and stuff like that.
Reckless Rat says, I'm reliably informed I want to live in the country too.
Do you want a donkey too? I mean, who does not want to? Dude, I was coming back from Oklahoma. I kid you not, driving back to Oklahoma, and I'm driving a Type 2 Dodge Ram, right? And I'm riding along, and I'm like, dude, my butt hurts. This is not a very
Jock
comfortable
says
ride.
everyone has things they think they could have done better, but regretting things will do you no good.
Yeah, oh yeah, I have. You put it like that, no regrets. Decisions I've made that I learned from, that I know didn't work. Yeah. Just basically put them in your wallet, because I mean it's cash.
Annie Vogel says, have her buy you a house.
Have her buy you a house? Have who buy me a house? Have who to buy me a house? Because not who, because not who, because we buy a house. It's us. Hey, Starter, how you doing?
Stepping says the squatter.
Oh, the squatter. I mean, one of these days, you're like, hey, sweetheart, why don't you get you a mother-in-law suite back there for 2? I mean, her sweet thing is going to school to be a lawyer, so I'm just saying. But yeah, no. But the idea, I'm getting more and more to the point where experiences in life means more to me than something sitting there to impress somebody across the street. I really don't. It doesn't bother me. I don't
Annie
care.
Vogel says the lawyer.
Oh, the lawyer, yeah. Because I was thinking, Hoop, I'm like, no, we buy everything together. We're one of those weird couples that literally, there's no my money and this her money. It's no, I pay for my truck and she pays for her car. It's our car.
Jock says that is
truck.
why I love my scuba trips.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it because it's an experience, and you can't take that away. It can never be repoed. It can never be taken away. The moment, the thoughts, I don't know. Starter, how you doing? I feel like I know Starter. Do I know you? Hold up. I feel like I know you. Nope, I don't know you. Hold on.
Jock says I don't spend much on stuff. I just want to go travel and see really cool places and meet
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Reckless Rat says the increase in candles on the cake realign priorities.
It does.
Two-stepping says careful Icarus, the house she buys for you might involve nurses and security doors.
As long as I have internet, I'm probably okay. And a sim rig. Can you put a sim rig in a nursing home?
Jock says lol.
I'm asking for a friend. All right, so this hula guy over here, he's kind of weird, but he wants the sim rig in his. Make his bed smaller so he can have a sim rig. I mean, there is that, I got to have internet, dude. I got to be doing something. I've got to do something. I don't see myself ever not doing something. But I actually look at the more the experiences means more to me than.
Two-stepping says sadly, no sim rigs.
You know what? I really don't like that attitude. With that kind of attitude, it won't happen. With that kind of attitude, it will never happen. There is a way to make it happen.
Jock says I am sure that in 40 years when you are in a retirement home, they will have something figured out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yes, 40 years.
Ruger wife says the memories far outweigh the material things.
Agreed, Miss Ruger. Agreed. And it's the older I get, the more I really, really start wrapping my head around that.
Two-stepping says, well, I am learning what can and cannot be in them.
Well, there's that. But there's always a way. There's always a way. I was talking to one of my guys, in Fleet, and he was like, I can't do that.
Jock asks, well, that would put you at 90, right?
It would be at 90. It's almost like you know me, Jacques. yeah, it would be at 90. All right, maybe 90 I won't care as much. I don't know.
Ruger wife says working on a family trip to Germany here. Gonna be a year or two out.
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be so cool. What are you planning on doing?
Two-stepping says mom wants to take 7 sewing machines. They're talking about 1.
Compromise. But they didn't say no, right? They didn't say no. It's compromise. Oh shit, it's 8:22. All right, we're going to find somebody to raid. I'm looking at Ireland's oldest pub, and I'm getting more and more stoked. I'm getting stoked about hopefully hanging with Stats. Definitely going to be hanging out with Johnny Scottish. Reckless Rat, Mrs. Rat. I hope she don't put me to work. Then we're going to head down to the Netherlands. We're going to go see Happy Chef, hang out with Sven. Hopefully I get to see Bridget, Rowdy Red again. And good folks, man. And then if we can work it out, try to swing down to Germany and see Grumbles before we go. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting. So I'm going to be there for like 2 weeks. So I definitely need to save my pennies. And here's the thing about it: when you do it, you want to do it. My thought process is like, hey, so like here at the house.
Two-stepping says Grumbles is a must visit.
Yeah, Grumbles is a must visit. I'm here at the house, dude. I am a tight wad. I'm very, very tight on money here at the house. But when I go on vacation, I'm thinking, dude, I could never see this. There's a potential I'll never see this ever again in my life. It's like the pirate ship. Oh my God, the pirate ship.
Ruger wife says no clue. Son had a brief layover there and said he wants to go back to explore. I've always wanted to go cause of my heritage.
Makes sense. Beautiful country. I've heard so much good stuff about Germany. So much. We were in Mexico, right? And there was a pirate ship. And then Hoop kept talking about this pirate ship. And we're going to do the pirate ship. And I'm like,
Two-stepping says, so you have CBSS. Can't buy SH*T syndrome.
I do get a little bit of, I sleep on things a lot. And then if I say I'm going to sleep on it, there's a really good possibility I'll wake up the next morning and we're not doing it. So Hoop knows that, right? So the prime example to me is the pirate ship. I always remember the pirate ship in Mexico, and they were talking about we're going on a pirate ship, and I was like, this is going to be the most cheesiest, stupidest damn thing. And then she told me a ticket ahead was like $80. No, it was like $70, right, per ticket. I'm like, what for a fucking pirate ship? And she said, well, all right, it's like this here. You can do chicken as your meal for $70, or you can do steak and lobster for like $85. And I'm like, if I'm going to spend if I'm going to spend $70, 60, $70, I'm going to go ahead and get the top of the line. What's $15 more? You know, this is one of the most epic things that I remember.
Two-stepping says oof.
Yeah. No, but we were on vacation. I was like, all right, you know what? YOLO, we'll do it. And we bought the tickets for me and Hoop and our good friends, LB and Show, that pop in the stream from time to time. We went on this pirate ship, or we bought tickets for this pirate ship, right? So that was like freaking $170. And I'm like, I just spent $170 to get on a fucking pirate ship. This is stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I was happy sitting at the bar, drinking at the bar. But so I went, right? And so when you go, they tell you to go to this one certain market in Mexico, right? So we went to the market, and then we were hanging out. They said, meet us here. You'll know when the guy shows up. And there was the tallest damn Mexican dude I ever seen in my entire life. He comes walking, full-fledged pirate outfit. He's got a pirate flag with a pole, walking through there. He introduces himself. All right, I'm looking for my shipmates and stuff like that. Yeah. And so I was like, all right, so we're going to do this. And I mean, my thought was like, I'm on vacation, you know, let loose, unwind, you know, just go with the flow. Hoop really wanted to go on it. LB and Show wanted to go on it. I was not a fan, yada, yada, yada. So next thing I know, finally we do this stuff, and he said, all right, everybody follow me to the pilot ship. Follow behind me. You know, so we all get in this little line, and this is the most, yes, Mr. Whiskers, you know. So we go down, and I see this pirate ship. It looked like a pirate ship, like a legit pirate ship. And I was like, it's on the dock. Okay, all right. And so I figured we would be sitting on a pirate ship on a dock all afternoon. And like, then they launched the damn boat. Dude, how many people can say in this stream right now, how many people can say you've literally ridden down the coast of Mexico on a pirate ship with a pirate literally walking by you every 5 minutes with a different drink, getting drunk as shit? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I got fucked up on that damn boat, and had dinner, a show. Literally, they were swinging from the raft. It was so damn cool. It was the most epic damn thing ever. I had so much fucking fun. I went completely dude. And then they had a senora that was having her birthday party and some older ladies with her and stuff like that. They start doing the cha-cha-cha, the ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And she was so pretty. I'm not gonna lie, she was so pretty. And she come up and grabbed my hand. Apparently I was dancing along or something. She grabbed my hand. So I'm in this damn freaking cha-cha-cha thing going around the freaking pirate ship, dude. Dude, I had sea legs for the next 3 fucking days. Probably at the end of the day, yes. One-eyed Hula definitely showed up at the end of the day. But I mean, it was a conga line. Yeah, but oh my God. So here's the cool part about it. You have folks that was from there, right? They literally did the birthday party thing like that there. They brought me in. I'm sitting here cutting up and laughing. I'm doing the cha-cha. They're swinging from the freaking, the beams and the whole freaking night. It was so freaking awesome. And the cool part about it, that happened so long ago, and I cannot quit talking about it. So it goes back to the experiences versus what you own to impress people that you typically don't even know, you know. Oh my God, it was worth every fucking penny. Literally, my kid brother went over there. He's like, dude, do the pirate ship. Do the pirate ship. Do the pirate ship. Do the pirate ship. Oh, it was insane. It was so insane. Dude, hold on. I can't even put into words because, I mean, I literally did have sea legs for like 3 days because I was like, do y'all have sea legs? Because I would walk through the resort And it seemed like the floor was doing this number right here. I'm like, they no. Oh, me neither. He was lying. Hold on, let me see what I'm telling you. It was so freaking insane. Hold on, let me look pictures for me and my wife. There's gonna be pictures in here of me and Hoop. In Mexico. God, it was so much fun, dude. That was insane. You guys got to go. Hold on. Yeah, this is me and Hoop on the pirate ship. Yeah, I was trying to take a picture and being all romantic and shit, and it didn't work out very well. There's got to be more pirate ship things. My wife is such a cutie. I like that girl a little bit. Hey, this is when we were in the adult swimming pool at the resort. If you ever get the opportunity to go to an infinity pool, adult swimming pool with unlimited alcohol, I highly recommend it. That's pretty cool as well. I'm not sure if it is or not because my brother just went to Cozumel. It's in Cozumel, and he said it's not. It's not. Hold on. Let's take a look. Oh, it's it. Hold up. That's it. Hold on. Dude, that is the pirate ship that we actually rode on. Dude, it was so freaking I may have done that. They literally put on like a show while they're on. It was so freaking cool, man. Yep, there you go. That is it, dude. So for the record, I was over this area over here drunk as shit. Yeah, I was drunk as shit. Oh my God, it was so much fun. So we actually watched the sunset going down while we were on the ship, and I was like, "This is insane, man. This is insane." Yeah. Anyway, all right, we're gonna find somebody to raid. I am so going back to yes, memories. Memories can oftentimes and more likely be worth more than some stuff, you know. Oh, it is shot. No, you nailed it, dude. You literally nailed it because we had the chicken. We did the steak and lobsters. What I did. I was like, dude, if I'm gonna do it, I'm going freaking full. I heard they moved the ship. Well, actually, the ship sunk. So, I heard the ship sunk during a big storm they had come through. They had raised it back up and they put it in operation for a little bit, and they eventually shipped it out somewhere else. So that's not the. There was a really very, 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 very hot. Oh, it was so damn cool, man. That was so much damn fun. Yeah, there's a lobster. Yeah, let's go, man. Man, God, it was so much fun. That was so much fun. You know what? I would gladly not eat on Tuesdays and Thursdays for 2 or 3 weeks to go back on the thing again. One night, I would totally do it. All right, let's find somebody to raid. I'm done. I'm tapping out. I'm so damn tired. Hey, for the record, quick reminder. So Saturday, no morning shop stream, but we are streaming the road trip to Hoop's Mom's for Christmas. So we can hang out, shoot the shit a little bit. If you're around, pop in, say hi. We will not be streaming on the way back because this is the one we usually stay there a lot longer. And then when we're there for a lot longer, we're ready to go. And I'll be hauling ass and just ready to get home. So just a heads up I talked about doing a stream Sunday, but I'm taking Sunday off. I got a dishwasher installed. I already told Hoop that I'm not installing her dishwasher. It's not happening. I was like, hey, so just so you know, babe, Sunday I'm not doing shit. I don't ever plan a day off. Like I'm not streaming. I'm not I'm taking I'm no alarm clock. I'm gonna be a lazy bum all day. I may get my office in order. And she said, okay, so we can talk about it. We can plan a time for the dishwasher. Let's don't even talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. You know what? Exactly. All right, who's on besides Hula and Who's Place? Because that's what I'm looking at right now. God, that got down to 9 viewers. That's horrible. All right. Don't forget, it's important to lurk the critter stream. Yeah, I need to, man. I do. I'm that candle burn on both ends is catching up. It's starting to catch up. But you know, I had 2 different people tell me the last week that, like, dude, you were like a total different guy up here. I feel like a different guy up here. You know, nobody. I used to crack that joke about the dishwasher, and also here's what you're ready for it. There's another one that you can crack a joke about a Hummer, and you can tell I used to have a Hummer. She doesn't do it anymore, but so you're welcome. You can use that. Just ready. I wouldn't have to worry about night, Miss Ruger, night girl. Appreciate you. I cannot wait to the staff meeting. Seriously, I cannot wait. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, nobody. You can totally use that. So, dishwasher and a Hummer. Used to have a Hummer. She just doesn't do it anymore. All right, let me make sure nobody really pops out. They're like, hey, you need to raid this person here. I see that bush. He's a rock star. You know what? I think I'm going to raid. No, we're doing spirit.
Two Stepping says, I thought dishes was squatter work.
No. No, sir. You would think so. But we live in a different time. We're going to rate Spirit. So I'm going to tell you how it's going to happen. So Spirit is an insanely talented guitar player. He plays loops. He does use no outside this or that. He's very,
John says,
very,
take care everyone and have a good rest of your week.
very, very naturalist, realist, not realist. It's kind of like me in a weird way with my stuff. I don't like a bunch of fake shit. He doesn't do that either. And he's really personal about it. So what's going to happen? We're going to rate Spirit. We're going to hang out for a little bit. He's going to, hey, dude, get a request. I'm like, dude, I'm not far from bed and the shower. And then I'm going to be like, hey, rain check. I got to come up with some crazy-ass song because I'm going to cash in all these rain checks for one, an insanely stupid song. So we're going to go raid that. Yeah, squatters don't work. It does not work. All right, so I can't, that is a bot. I can't use you to raid. I need to go back to this Twitch. Yeah, there we go. We're going to rate Spirit. Spirit's a good dude. He is a Uber Yankee, a.k.a. so everybody knows the Yankee. Here in the South, we got the Yankees who lives above us. And then you get the folks who live above the Yankees, and they're Uber Yankees. So he's an Uber Yankee. He's a Canadian. America. But I think they still call a cookie a cookie. So, I mean,
says raid is going.
Let's go. They still call a cookie a cookie.
says, have a great night, everyone. Except for the ones who were bragging about excessive time off work.
Yeah.
Annie Vogel says, nightly.
Killing, I feel that, dude. Andy, you gotta have to let me know one of these days how you got kicked off the Constitution. I gotta know. You're in the class.
Says, night, everyone. Be well.
But I gotta know what your rowdy ass crew did to get kicked off the USS Constitution.
Reckless Rat says, good night, everyone.
Hey, night, brother. I appreciate you guys. A big shout out to the mods. I've enjoyed the company tonight. Hey, we got the, I don't know. I'm really excited about this. I am insanely excited about this year. We're going to see squirrels all year long. Can't wait. Y'all say hi to Spirit.
Jack says K-bye.
I know, K-bye. We'll see you guys Saturday morning, probably around 8 o'clock-ish. We're riding up into Arkansas, and we're going to hang out. Bring your favorite snacks, and be sure to pee before you go. No, it's okay. I'm going to stop before we get there to pee. Anyway. All right.
Bob D 1971 USA says, Hula and chat, you all have a great
night. Be good. Y'all say hi to Spirit. Really good dude, man. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Bud.